Hey y'all, happy Monday. I hope you're all having a great day so far. This stream, just a heads up, is going to be some history of drama. So, for those of you that are here for debunking misinformation, feel free to sit this one out. Just full transparency. But I started digging through some of my clips that I have, or some of my screen recordings that I've had for a year, almost 2 years now. And I found some interesting pieces and I was like, hell, let's have some fun with this. So we're going to take a walk back and then we're going to get into debunking later because there's just some things in here that are pretty interesting to follow. Hey y'all, Thor, I just saw your comment. Who's Mr. Ed? Mr. Ed is a creator by the name of Perplexed QT, aka Laura Perplexed. She's been around for a long time. I don't usually speak on her. She associates with BJ. She associates with all the people I don't screw with. And you'll see a history lesson of why I don't screw with her, nor why I've never liked this woman whatsoever. Like, it is what it is. But I even found some things that I was shocked that I had. So I was like, all right, let's just take it back a moment and look at some things going on here. So these are going to be over my time on YouTube. So it's going to be all content that I've screen recorded and uploaded myself. I have so many unlisted videos of crazy stuff on here. It's kind of ironic. But we're going to jump right into it. This is just kind of to add to all the history of what everybody else has been showing. Wendy V, One Win, Sapphire Jewels, Makeup Mobster. For those of you that don't know, Laura Perplexed. Mr. Ed is who was recently outed as absolutely 100%. She admitted to calling CPS on Makeup Mobster because she can't handle words on the internet. She has played around over here wanting attention numerous times. Oh, look who came in to visit. Whiskey. Oh, great. Another cat tail in my face. Okay. So we're going to hop into it because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pulled up with different clips. Well, not different clips. We're going to decide how much we want to watch of each of these. So I'm going to open with one of the most interesting. This is going to be Mr. Ed, aka Laura, talking about One Win, who is another creator from the DC, and I'm going to drop her link right now. One Win also has an incredible playlist on history of Laura. Like, these people know this woman so well. I do not have any personal history with her. That's One Win's channel in the comment section. This is from Laura's stream, though. You'll see the dates on these. Most of them do have the dates. Thank you for being here, everybody. I'm not going to go through and drag it out. Vibrator, thank you so much for being here and being a member. Hello, everybody else. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. Abso-fucking-lutely, hater channel today. I told Am today, I was like, sometimes I just go for the low-hanging fruit because it's just really easy. Hey, Mercedes girl, and this one's really easy to walk. Like, she's being walked out to pasture. That's basically what's going on here. And I will drop different links of the creators that she's smearing throughout these videos so you can go check them out, because if she's talking shit about them, chances are she said some vile shit about them and they've probably addressed it. So there is many channels that have covered this, and the reason why it's being covered so extensively is because this is unacceptable. This has never been acceptable. This will never be acceptable. Even threatening it, let alone doing it. And you'll hear her talk about her incident too in these. So, but I'll show you what we're going to open with. All right, here we go. Thank you all for being here. Helmets on, seatbelts buckled up. Mr. Ed, we are not dog walking you. This is called, I'm taking you to pasture. You're welcome.
It's a crime in 2008. They're just now acting on it. I don't know. That's weird, though. All right, back to the subject at hand.
Okay, what's the subject at hand?
We could discuss that on my true crime channel. But back to the subject at hand.
This is when she had her 2 channels. She had her perplexed channel and then the sit the fuck down and listen channel. This is from that sit the fuck down and listen channel.
1 ton. I'll make this loud and clear for you.
She refers to One Win, as whose link I just posted in the chat, as 1 ton, because, you know, she's that bitch and body shames everybody else, but then cries victim if anybody talks shit to her.
Loud and clear. If anybody fucks with my real life, I hold you responsible. Know it now. I know everything there is to know about you, Wendy.
Oh, she knows everything there is to know about Wendy.
And your children.
And her children say it ain't so. Laura, the real lifer, not threatening someone's family.
Their lives. And their churches. And their everything.
Oh.
And by the way, Wendy, do you know Randy talks to Diane and that they're friends?
Say it ain't so right off the bat with threats.
I don't know if you knew that or not. Did you hear the audio? I'm just wondering. Randy, you don't want to fuck with me, Randy. Believe that. But if you guys want to play these games, I mean, we could play. Because believe me, I got dirt from now until fucking tomorrow. So, I don't think you want Diane coming back around, do you, Wendy? Or Randy, for that matter. And I always said I would keep it in my back pocket if I needed to. And it looks like I might need to. So you both want to fuck with me? Let's play. You want to play? Let's play.
But I thought she's been quiet. She doesn't go back at anybody. Yes, this is after. It is from 9/29/23. Not even a year ago.
Especially you, 1 ton. I would love to fucking hurt you. Hurt those big ass feelings of yours. Oh man, you would be crying if you knew the shit that I got.
Oh, really?
And if you don't believe me, ask your buddy Randy. Just ask Randy. Anywho, yeah. See, the thing about
this is what we call a thin-skinned bitch, okay? A thin-skinned bitch who can't handle criticism and commentary over her actions that she publicly displays on YouTube. So threats to your family, your children, their churches, you know, that's normal for her, right? But she's a changed person. Don't forget, she's been on this whole sympathy parade lately. You know, they've been walking her around like she's in a fucking parade, walking the horse through the parade, claiming I'm a changed person. This wasn't even a year ago. Remember, I've only been on this app for 2 years. So everything you're about to see that I've recorded of her is in the last 2 years. But she's changed. She's changed so much.
Going after Natasha. Natasha has nothing to lose. She has no job. She has no life. She has nothing to lose. I wouldn't fuck with her children.
Oh.
So she's got nothing to lose. There's no point going after her. Randy was just saying they never bring your name up. Yeah, it seems that they just brought my name up yesterday. But it seems that
and remember
when they played,
she does not watch anybody. She doesn't. If you don't like them, don't watch. That's Laura's motto. She doesn't watch a single person, but she knew that they had talked about her the day before.
Natasha, a 3-year-old clip without context. Carrot Top, you don't know me. I ain't fucking afraid of anybody. What?
Lil Mama, yes. One Win and Randy. Yep.
She gonna do sit on me? Like for real? So you obviously don't know me too well, because I am not afraid of anybody. There's not a motherfucker on here that I'm afraid of. Try again.
Probably only afraid of her own shadow.
You got the wrong bitch if you think I'm scared of anybody. I've been through more shit on YouTube than most.
Ooh.
than most.
Ouch.
So again, what am I afraid of? Is she going to literally sit on me? Because that I'm afraid of. Because she would crush the fuck out of me.
Says the woman who went to Tijuana for weight loss surgery. The irony of all of that.
But you obviously don't know me too well. Carrot Top, are you fucking stupid?
And by the way, Petty Becky comes full out when I review this one. This is why I rarely ever have talked about her, because she grinds my gears. And people who excuse her poor, shitty behavior grind my gears. I just don't like shitty human beings. It's not that hard to be a decent human being. But for this one, I don't think it's in their vocabulary.
Did you not just hear what I said? Like, seriously, get the fucking carrots out of your ass and put them in your eyes. Like, stab yourself in your eyes then.
Oh, just, yeah. By the way, please don't put carrots in my chat. I finally learned what that was all about. And even though I don't like that one, what is behind that is disgusting. And I don't stand for that shit.
Because you obviously didn't fucking hear what I just said. Fucking idiot.
Oh, you guys are in for a show. I got a bunch of fun stuff.
I know they do, Lacey. They absolutely do. Yes, I gave $20 to NC in June 19th of 2022. Yes, I did. 18 months ago, 17 months ago, whatever it is. And you have a problem with that? Because if someone has a problem that I gave NC money 17 months ago, okay, that's your problem then. It's not mine.
Ava, it's gross. It's a man.
So
actually harassing a female, basically.
I'm just curious why it matters that I gave NC money 17 months ago. So if someone wants to tell me why it matters what I did 17 months ago, I'm more than willing to hear you out. I really am. I'm more than willing to hear out why it matters what I said and did 17 months ago. I'll wait.
God, she's
do 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 do.
Something else.
Do 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 do.
Just shit human.
I'm waiting. See, you know what it is too, though? People are so used to being lied to. People are so used to being scammed. People are so used to people not owning their own shit that when somebody fucking stands up and owns everything, they don't know how to fucking handle it.
Remember, this is previous to her getting cornered and having to own the fact that she was the caller of CPS on Makeup Mobster. You hear the irony of all of this shit? It's extensive. We should have just called the irony of all ironies today.
No, Vista. No, I wasn't. Natasha was my best friend then. Because I was pissed at Granny's watching and she was going hard at Granny's watching. She was my bestie.
Who needs enemies when you have besties like that, right?
And that lasted like 3 weeks. Yeah, it was about 3 weeks. And then I got over it. I was bored already. I was like, all right, this is getting boring. So try again, Vista. But that's what it is, though. People can't handle when somebody tells the truth. Oh, I was totally hate bonding, Hopi. 100% hate bonding. No. I was like, woohoo! She's going after Granny.
Her and Granny used to be friends.
And I'm mad at Granny. I'll even give her $20.
Look it. She's telling
you. Yeah, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
She's telling you who she
totally hate bonding. I was so mad at Granny. Oh, I was pissed. Because you said things on your lives that you could not 17 months ago.
She's part of
sending. Okay, no. Hold up a second. And this is the last time I'm going to answer this without a super chat. So listen up.
This is the last time she's going to answer this without a super chat.
Me, to tell you the truth, just another troll. I don't remember. Maybe she remembers. I don't remember. Because you said things on your lives that you could not stand her and you're behind the scenes doing the other. I never said that I couldn't stand her. And if I did, it was 2 years ago? What I have said multiple times is that she's like a, what's the word I'm looking for? A secret pleasure. And that we laugh at her. So no, you never heard me say I couldn't stand her. Quite the opposite, actually. So when she was going after Granny's watching and I was mad at Granny's watching, I was like, oh, I'm going to hate bond. I'm going to fucking get right in here. And guilty pleasure. Thank you. And I was like, woohoo. So
Richard, it's extremely painful. And normally I don't, but I figured, hell, I had a lot of stuff that I forgot about. So here we go.
So yeah, like I said, it lasted about maybe 2 weeks. It wasn't a long time. And then I got bored and then I stopped. And I have said NC was funny and she is funny. I won't deny that.
Should talk about,
but yeah, I don't remember what me and Granny were fighting over. We just had a big blowout and I was like, this fucking bitch. And I was mad. And people were like saying in her chat, and she was allowing people to, yes, Vista, you now have to pay me to ask me a question. Otherwise, I will ignore you like other creators. So yes, you will have to pay me.
Giselle, my brain fries when I try to review this one. Trust and believe by the end of this one, I'll be drooling.
Otherwise, you'll get ignored. I pointed out Laura saying felons can't win in a harassment case. Oh, that's right. Someone claimed I did a whole stream dragging her. I didn't. Yes. And then I went on your panel and we had an argument. Yeah, I was just mad at her. But I wasn't mad enough like to do anything to her. I was mad at her. I was going to go, you know, bond with Natasha Cooper under a fake name. Oh, no, not about liking.
Once again, admitting that she has alts that she likes to hate bond with when she's mad at somebody, because that's the adult thing to do, you know, grab a bunch of alts and go hate bonds with the people that fuck with your ex-friends.
Maybe she was mad at me over liking, but I never cared for liking.
Hey,
no, it wasn't a blowout about Robbie. No, but I didn't go to liking like because I didn't like you. I didn't go to liking because I was mad at you. I went to Natasha because I was mad at you, not because of liking.
Speaking of which, Lycan, who I don't fuck with whatsoever, nothing. That's a totally different, separate community. But he has another piece of this puzzle that was put into play the other night, just so you know. I think Kodo clipped it. Clipper has it too. You can go check it out. But the gals that actually outed, one of the gals that outed the messages to Makeup Mobster, or was in that group of people that knew about it, went on Lycan's panel, and it is clipped. So if you need that piece of the story, Kodo or Clipper have that too. It's actually really interesting to listen to that shit.
I was just trying to get like the other side of Lycan.
And I don't fuck with any of those people whatsoever, but context to the full story and how it goes is important.
But he got on my nerves real quick. But NC, I definitely went to. Thank you, Jonesin. You get on my nerves too, so we're even. But I'm telling you, people can't handle fucking somebody standing up for them, like telling the truth. Everyone in this community is so fucking used to lying. They're so used to a creator not owning their shit. They're so used to a creator fucking not, you know, going around what they actually said. And
wait, what? Again, this was before she was holding this secret that she was the CPS caller the entire time. Remember that.
It's all over the place, from Natasha to Randy to One Ton to fucking QB. They all like skate around the truth. Here I am, loud and proud. I absolutely fucking did. I'm not going to sit here and try to deny or lie to it. Fuck that. Me and Granny made up a long fucking time ago. I know, right, Kelsey? Thank you.
She's such a mess. It's so funny.
Laura was like, YouTube law, blah, blah, it'll never happen. And Granny was like, don't you take, yes. And I was right, though. It didn't happen. So I was right. So nah.
She's 50-something.
I was right.
Nana boo-boo? Really? From a 50-year-old. Yes, Chico. I found
and Jones, and it's okay to get on each other's nerves. That's because either way, I knew nothing was coming of it. Scorpio, it kept getting brought up. I'll tell you why it keeps getting brought up. It keeps getting brought up because One Ton over there, and I guess Randy, but I keep hearing One Ton. That One Ton and Randy.
Scorpio must have changed their name. That's interesting. I haven't seen that account around in a long time.
Keep bringing up stuff from 3 years ago. Yeah, NC has to be fighting with someone, but I'm not fighting with her, Lacey. She's not worth fighting with. She's got nothing to lose.
Hey, Duchess.
What do you go after her for? She's got nothing to lose. You know, two kinds of people you never fight with. One, someone that's got nothing to lose. And two, Now I forgot. Oh, and crazy people.
She's describing herself.
She's definitely not crazy.
She's just, oh, y'all, you can't with her. We'll fast forward here a little bit. We're not going to.
All right. So can anyone tell if the sequence that this Penny Pumpernickel put out of the combo between Keeping and Aileen looks accurate? I can have. Nah.
Okay, then she goes into like, yeah, we'll skip now. Hold on. All right. Let's see. Oh, we'll play that one last. That is one. Okay, let me go here. Let's go here next. Okay, so this is another recording that I did. You'll notice the date is 1/22/23. Some of you were around on 1/18/23, and you know what happened on 1/18/23. You'll understand that something had happened to my real life at that time. So these conversations were being talked about. Once I realized that it was going to be used for content and I was not going to show all the paperwork, record any of it, and exploit my own situation further, they kind of finally shut up a little bit about it. But it's just interesting. I do not think she had anything to do with my first call to CPS. I don't know who was behind the call to CPS on me at the first one. No clue. But the timing of it all is very intriguing. So the CPS call, 1/18/23. This is from 1/22/23. And this is from Molly's stream. But you'll see that Mr. Ed joins in. And that's the funny part. Real funny part. Okay.
Marissa Zadinsky ain't the whore. It's the name Molly Golightly that's really the fucking whore, because that's the one that's making all the money.
And for those of you that don't know who this creator is, Molly Golightly is a band creator for doing extremely transphobic hate speech, and she is attempting to come back under another account. So that's what this is. But this is interesting all the way around. I'm not starting at the beginning. Laura hops on in a minute.
Oh, absolutely. So many channels. But I have to say, right now, if you look really good, did you notice that Jonathan Lee Riches, boom, just dropped everybody and walked away? Never talked. Stopped talking to Andrew. Stopped talking to me. Stopped talking to Olivia. Nothing. Wants to do his own thing. Boom. And then what happened? We got the shock of our fucking lives. About a week ago, fucking Dolly gets fucking possessed, goes to Don Wells' house, gets possessed, and then all of a sudden tries to tell us, oh, Don Don's a good guy. Come on, guys. He's a good guy. I'm like, what? And that's the thing. When he was getting like arrested, I didn't even hesitate. I pulled out that card like I was like there was free tamale, like there was a tamale shop right there, like they were ready to go.
So what she's talking about right here is when they were in Georgia and Dolly got arrested for the assault on the woman with the bullhorn. That's what she's discussing.
Swipe. I didn't want to see him like that. I don't get off on.
It's a filter. Her chin is very strong as is, but this is a filter.
Seeing someone really, you know. And I also didn't know about that incident with the bullhorn. To this day, I still never saw the video of the bullhorn and someone getting hit. Yes, Betty was there for Dolly. So for anyone to had expressed their opinion on my reaction and Bullhorn Betty's reaction to us being upset with him changing his mind about Don Wells. How do we all forget that Don Wells is a big, huge, enormous piece of shit, and so is his wife? How do you forget something like that?
Thor, it was fucking horrifying what she said and did.
How do you forget that Summer Wells is still fucking missing? How do you forget that Rosemary Bly is still missing? How do you forget that that a town just shut the fuck up and turned? How do you forget something like that? That's the problem. And the thing is, everyone's talking about all this money that's to be made, all this money to be made. I understand that.
May guess.
I understand that. But one thing that just stuck out to me is, you know.
Oh, Remy, you're going to love this one.
You know, Olivia's seeing her first real paycheck now. Now Olivia gets to see her first paycheck And now she's running off. Okay? Okay, gotcha.
If anybody wants any of these streams that I have, they're all unlisted. If anybody wants any of this to clip, Pineapple, any of you guys want any of these to clip, anybody needs them, let me know and I'll shoot them over to you. They're all on my unlisted playlist.
It's fine. Go run off and be who you need to be in this world on your own, young, beautiful, on your own. Be who you need to be. You don't need anybody. You got your camera, you got your youth. How many times are you going to screw over the people that helped you?
This is some shit.
And do you ever say thank you? Do you have enough class to say thank you, but your time in my life is done and I don't need you anymore? Because guess what?
Hey, Tammy.
I got my big interview and now I'm in the shed. Now I'm on top. Well, this is the thing. You can get up top, but staying on top is the fucking hardest thing. And I really wish that I had a chance to get to explain that to this very young, impressionable girl.
She's talking about Olivia.
And what happens? She puts out the most fucked up video of this fucking lunatic woman.
Yes, Lori, it's a filter. I used to filter her all the time. People, you would get so pissed because I would turn her. Yeah, I don't like this woman. Period. Point blank. End of story. Never have. And I don't like Mr. Ed either, which is coming up.
Claiming this, that, and the other thing. Why would you do that? It's pretty obvious to me that this woman is a nut job. And that's not slander, it's my opinion, so you can't fucking sue me.
Hey,
I have to say that when it comes to the morals, values, the integrity, what you really feel about the topics that you talk about is, yeah, I expect a paycheck. I expect a fucking paycheck. If I'm going to deal with all these fucking headaches, either I make money or I'm not doing it anymore. Period. If I'm going to have to, if I go down, you're all coming down with me, motherfuckers. All right? Period.
If we go down, we go down together. That didn't work out for you, did it, Molly?
Listen, and when I shut down shop and I say, all right, now we're closing down. Here's the clearance aisles, motherfuckers. Yep.
Why the long face, Georgia?
90% off. Yeah, it's time to shut down. We're all shutting down. Nope. Adrian's taking care of me now. Sorry. No. Then these motherfuckers are going to be scrambling and starving. Who are they going to go after next? Who are they going to find that's more exciting than I am? Laura?
I will say, Molly at least is entertaining with her bullshit at times. At times. She is also a raging piece of shit who exploits families and victims like no other. And she has done unforgivable things, such as, I mean, the list goes on, like announcing that a Marine veteran who attempted to unalive himself was deceased when he wasn't, shit like that. She does terrible fucking things, but at least at times when she's dragging somebody, she can be a little entertaining.
Mallory?
You get it, Georgia?
You can try.
Why the long face, Mr. Ed?
Get the fuck out of here.
That's what I've always called her.
I have a feeling, and I'm always right. I have a feeling, and I'm just going to tell the truth here.
Oh.
That Amber girl, she's running with those drama bitches.
She's talking about Amber from the 90-Day Community who just hopped on Queen Bee's panel the other day. Those of you that don't know, we all know the Amber history over here. Most of you, if you're new here, you might not. There's a lot. Stay the fuck away.
They are going to tear her apart. Watch and see. Amber is going to be an afterthought. They're going to be hashtag afterthought Amber. She's going to be running from YouTube screaming.
Molly and her were friends at first. Then she was disposable, turned on Molly. Yeah.
When those drama bitches are done with her. Because that's how this place is. Remember Chicken Head? Who wanted to be like, oh, she threatened me.
Do you guys remember who she's referring to as Chicken Head?
Oh, what a way to spin that chicken head. And then she's clapping.
Hello.
This is how us bitches do.
Came up in mouth.
Down. She's an idiot.
Scooter, this is how it revolves around here. It's a revolving shit show. It's wash, rinse, repeat. These people have all dabbled in different communities. Like she was drama, TC. This is what they do. This is the movements. This is how they engage. It's just the history of wash, rinse, repeat. They never really truly go away.
She is a straight up fucking moron. Low level. Sit down. Sit down, girl. Biggie Fry, sit the fuck down.
Biggie Fry.
Stay down. Just stay down. That's as famous as you'll ever get. Me talking about you right now, calling you a chicken head. I never had the chance to call anybody a chicken head in the 90s. I'm doing it as I'm 48 years old.
She was so proud of herself for calling somebody a chicken head. Cash, I am. Respectfully, respect the shoulders. They're broad and in charge.
In my old lady slippers. Sit down, chicken head. Sit the fuck down.
Amber. She was talking about Amber.
Well, I put on my belt with the boat tape. Sit down. We don't want you here. Did you really think that people weren't going to see you in another chat talking shit and spinning it, saying that I was going to call CPS? I don't call CPS on people. I would never fucking do that. They did that shit to Laura. That shit ripped our fucking hearts out. Even if you fucking hated her, you still fucking, you hated seeing those kids answering the door. And they
enter Mr. Ed into the chat. And remember, other people accused Molly of being behind my call. Justin Spanky even confronted her on a live stream and said, "Did you call CPS on nonsense?" That was pretty weird considering that they were best buddies, and he even had to question if she did that. I don't think Molly was behind mine. I still stand on that, and I probably will never be able to prove who was behind mine. This was 4 days after my first call when we lived in Utah.
Accusations and what was said about the twins having sex together was revolting. I bet you won't guess who said that. Yeah, a girl with a YouTube channel.
A girl with a YouTube channel. So she is going to blame somebody for calling on Laura.
And for me, one of the most dangerous people on YouTube. I'm going to drop that link. And I'm hoping that Perplexed will tell people what it was like to have CPS at her house. Because you want to know something? I had CPS in my house. And it's pretty fucking disgusting. We got a 24-year-old girl coming into your fucking $500,000 fucking house looking at you from head to toe. Looking into your refrigerator and your pantry. And wanting to see your child's bedroom. And then going to his school. And the kids decked out in polo head to toe. His sneakers matched with his polo belts and his polo pants and his polo shirt.
This is where she completely loses the point, as always. Yeah, I know, devious, right? Totally not missed. So her son is actually going to talk in this clip. Just please do not speak poorly of him. He seems like an incredible young man. So please do not, but she brings him on to talk.
Haircut. Lip balm. And she's going to fucking judge us? Get the fuck out of here.
Absolutely.
You want to know something?
So material.
I'll tell you something. A 11-year-old boy died a dozen miles out. CPS was nowhere to be found for this kid that died in the hands of his foster parents. But no, they were here at my house for a bullshit fucking call. They were telling him that Benny Keys was the one who was calling, right? And some other bitch. Oh, they've got guns in their house. That's fucking true. Oh, well, they said that you came back because they said you were on Xanax. I said, what?
Sparrow, this is the recycling revolving door. So everybody comes in with a new case. Like a lot of us came in through the Marvon case, and these were the characters. They're all the same characters. They just, new people will come in. There will always be a few, but the same old pieces of shit will always lurk in the background of these cases. She is actually permabanned on her channels because of how terrible she is to people, but she is coming back on a different account that's obviously under somebody else's name. But it's a lot. There's a lot of history. But the reason I'm doing this is so you new people do know who you are amongst and what these people are like. The same thing was done for us when I came on this app. So I'm kind of returning the favor and showing you guys who these people are.
If I was
from their own mouths.
What if I was on Xanax? If I'm prescribed Xanax, I'm going to fucking take it. But guess what? I'm not on Xanax. If I was on any sort of anxiety medication, guess what? I would have been able to drive to New Jersey and not take a plane. If I was on an anti-anxiety medication, I wouldn't have to take an Uber to my mother's house. Okay? But that's okay. It doesn't bother me that you guys think that I'm all Xanaxed and pilled out. I just want you to know that when you take Xanax, you're going to go to sleep.
Smile.
You're not going to be chatty. You're going to want everyone to get the fuck away from you.
I pulled out all the clips today.
Is that really Laura, or is this something? Fuck. All right, it's her. Hello, Laura. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Who's bothering you now?
You.
Mr. Ed has now entered the call. And yes, I covered it most of the way through. This is what I did a year and a half ago. Whenever I recorded this, I did this. So bear with us. But it's what you're hearing is Molly and Laura Perplexed. Laura Perplexed is who recently, and she even admitted to calling CPS on Makeup Mobster. Yes, it was a few years ago, but the proof just finally came out that she was behind the calls. Listen to what she's going to talk about, though, in this. And listen to how bold she is.
Tell us what it's like to really have these people fuck with you in your real life.
Oh, which aspect? Just CPS 3 times, 4 times? I think it was 5 times, actually.
5?
Yeah, it was total
I think it was 5 times.
5.
And what were they saying? What was their claim?
The first one was things that I said on YouTube and then twisted stuff that I said on YouTube.
Where's my OGs at? I need you to tell me if this story has changed about what they were called for in the 5 times.
The second time you have already explained. The third time was when I went to Nashville to meet someone. They came here and said that I had a boyfriend living here. That's when it was Candy, when they said that it was Dave. Dave was my boyfriend and he was a child molester or something. And the kids were like, Mommy doesn't even have a boyfriend. Like, what are you talking about? So then the 4th time, I forgot. I think it was along the same lines. And then the 5th time, I freaked out. 5th time, I yelled at the CPS worker.
I'm pretty sure they knew. They knew. They already knew. The girl, when she came here, she said, when we get a call, we can tell if it's a vindictive call. She said that it's a very high percentage, that it's someone with some sort of resentment. They can tell when calls are out of concern, out of real concern.
Well, that was the thing. The first worker came in. She was young. She walked in, spoke to the kids. Like, everything was done instantly. She saw, like, I was live at the time. She's, came in here. She looked at my computer. She was actually really cool.
And if you haven't seen that has been showed a lot in history lessons recently of how she did record. She let the live stream go. The timing of all these don't make sense.
Second call, the worst one, that happened like right as COVID started. So the guy didn't even come in the house, but the cops were here. The cops had to search down to my old address because the person that called in gave my old address. And so they came, he never came in the house. Thank God it was COVID, because otherwise Sage would have had to get a rape test. I mean, it would have been fucking gross. The third time, that woman was the third time that guy was cool. The 4th and the 5th time, that woman was a complete CUNT. And that's why I finally yelled at her.
Really?
I was like, this is so harassment already. I was like, this is the 5th call. And she's like, well, we still have to follow up. She actually went to the school, to Sage's fucking school.
Yeah, they went to her too. They went to her too.
Horrible.
Mm-hmm. It's disgusting. It's like, how mad can you possibly be?
I agree.
How mad, how angry? Like, it's disgusting because you really don't care about my kid.
Listen to the irony of this bullshit about to be spewed right here from Laura.
You don't care if my kid is starving. You don't care if my kid is neglected. You don't know nothing about what's going on in this house. You're just doing it to be a cunt.
I agree.
What pushes someone to that much hatred that they would do something like that?
And mind you, it all came from YouTube.
Absolutely.
Like,
well, of course, yeah.
Not like it came from somewhere else. It literally came from YouTube. It's like, why are so many YouTubers in everybody else's life? That is something I will never, ever understand. I have never called CPS. I know you've never called CPS.
I would never do that.
Wait. Did she just say this? And again, this was 1/22/23. Whoa, Laura, you're so honest though.
Mad, how angry? Like, it's disgusting because you really don't care about my kid.
More than enough.
You don't care if my kid is starving. You don't care if my kid is neglected. You don't know nothing about what's going on in this house. You're just doing it to be a cunt.
I agree.
What pushes someone to that much hatred that they would do something like that?
And mind you, it all came from YouTube.
Absolutely. Well, of course, yeah.
Not like it came from somewhere else. It literally came from YouTube. It's like, why are so many YouTubers in everybody else's life? That is something I will never, ever understand. I have never called CPS. I know you've never called CPS.
I would never do that.
I never. Like, why are you so invested in somebody's real life? I don't even understand why they do it to people that should have CPS called on them, but like, why? It's fucking YouTube. People get way too personal. It's YouTube, guys.
Says the person who has been outed as actually a real life CPS caller with proof and admitted to by her. Okay. Sure, Jan.
It's crazy.
Jake, come through here. Let me ask you a question. Tell me about when Jake, remember the first time, how many times has CPS gone to the high school? Twice?
Yeah.
Was it twice?
Yeah. 3.
Was it 3?
It was really twice because the other one was just
Yeah.
checkup.
Just a checkup?
Yeah.
Okay, so when the first time she came, were you completely like shocked?
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
So I was in class and then I got called down to guidance, and then when I went
Hey,
to guidance,
Boston.
a lady was there,
Mm-hmm.
and
Alyssa.
I brought out all the trash for the dumpster fire. Yep.
and then she was just asking me like 10 questions about my parents and like what happens at home. And then I told her, and then she was done. And then the last part of it was she went to our house for a inspection, and she was out of the house in, I'd say, 5 minutes.
She asked you about the guns?
Yeah.
What'd you tell her?
I just told her I don't really know where they are, but I know that my parents own them.
Hell yeah, Remy.
Did you find it embarrassing?
Burn, motherfucker. Burn.
Well, no one from our school knew about it,
Yeah.
so it wasn't really embarrassing.
Yeah.
But it's kind of embarrassing to like my parents because it's like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And like the school may look at it as a little weird, just because,
Right.
you know what I mean?
But the school also knows who I am and they understand. It's same like the police.
Yeah.
But when the police come to the house, they always say, Mrs. Zadinsky, we know who you are, we know what you do.
Like sometimes they don't even come; they just talk.
Yeah.
Tell you about, like they
Don't forget, friends, she's the Z-list celebrity. Of course they know who she is.
they'll just call you and tell you about it. It's weird.
Yeah, now they call.
He's such
They
a
don't even want to come to the house. Like when Dre McCrae said them here, he said, we were trying to call you, but you have a new number. Yes, that's when he said a bunch of things. Yeah, he said that nobody could come see Marvin, that no one was allowed in that hospital back then. Pretty interesting stuff. But yeah, I was just trying to get these lies out of the way. Laura, did you hear that there's a rumor going around that I gave Don Wells $2,000?
Here
I
we go.
kind of think I heard that, but I'm not positive. I thought it was higher though. I thought it was like 5,000.
Do you really think I'd give them $5,000?
I said that. I said Molly didn't give fucking Don Wells that kind of money. What are you, crazy?
I never give him a cent.
I
Wait. I will be honest. $600 went to the food banks in Beach Creek, 2 different churches. That was the extent of it. And I did tell Dawn, tell Candace to go on my Wednesday. Tell her Wednesday to go and get some food at the food bank that she goes to. And he said, "Oh, I really appreciate that."
That's what I thought. I know you gave a couple of hundred, but I thought it was a couple of hundred, like to something like that when you went down there. But I don't.
I will dog food first.
On money.
180 for like dog food, I believe, or maybe it was 80 for dog food, or maybe 120, something like that. I don't remember. And then it was like 600 with all the groceries, and we split it between 2 different churches because there was 2 of them, and it was a Monday that they were collecting, so we split it all.
But Marissa, you know a lot of people talk shit. It's the only content they have.
I mean, this is these lies. I wonder where. Like, just ask me. I will tell you the truth.
Oh
I've
yeah.
always been an open book. You don't have to lie about me. My God.
I say the same thing. And people
You don't have to lie about Molly. Just play her own words. She lies about everything herself.
say to me, even about you. You brought it up before, so we'll talk about it. That's how the thing with Nini, because Nini was running her mouth in another chat. So last night I said, "Come on, Nini, what the fuck is your problem? Come up on my panel, tell me what you meant." She couldn't give me an answer. And then she's like, "Well, you're an asshole." Okay, why am I an asshole? She's like, "Well, you went over to Molly's and now you're selling candles again over at Molly's. That makes you an asshole." I said, "Nini, whoever the fuck I speak to is not your business." I was like, I can't even understand. That would swap me. I can think of other things that really make me an asshole. Talking to Molly, that's none of your business.
You're
That's not
right.
one thing that makes me an asshole. Sorry, Nini.
I mean, you made a nice tragedy pimp candle. I liked it. It smelled nice. I like I did like the design. So if the bitch wants to sell a fucking candle, let her fucking sell the candle.
Don't worry. I got follow-up videos of her trash and the candles. Just wait.
But it's not even that. It's
None of anybody's fucking business. Like people used to say, "Oh, she's talking to Oni." No, I'm not. He could be dead for all I know. And if I want to talk to him, I fucking will. It's not any of your business who I fucking talk to. But no, I don't talk to him. And what he did, I'll never understand it. But the weird thing with Oni and that dude is he kept denying it.
Helen.
That's the weird thing. Like even though we had his voice, what the hell is she eating? Is that my slippers she's got?
Yeah.
Oh, bitch. She kept denying it over and over. And I'm like, why are you denying it? I can clearly hear your voice. That was what my problem was. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if he's alive. I don't know if he's dead. And what makes me think of him is the fact that he's forever on my mind because he designed all of this great. He designed everything. All my great stuff has been designed by him.
Right.
So it's hard to get him out of my mind. As a designer, he was the shit. I can't find anybody that comes close to him. Trust me, I fucking looked. Nobody out there is as good as he is.
Gina.
So yeah, the DC. So what do you think about the DC just totally dying out? I mean, it totally fizzled out.
But that's because they all jumped on, after I left, they totally jumped on the Michelle kick. They fucking dug that.
When the fuck did you leave, Laura? When the fuck did you leave? When did you leave the DC? All I've ever seen from Laura in my 2 years experience is her raising her hand over there. Hey, somebody fight with me. Somebody fight with me so I can get some views and numbers. Hey, somebody fight with me. That's it. That's all.
That into the ground. And now they're just scrambling, looking for somebody else they can bully.
Well, what did you think of what they did to Diane?
What they do to Diane?
Oh my God, it was like the shocked the shit out of me. And I don't get easily shocked. She wanted like a public apology. So, and I told her, I remember I was sitting at my vanity. I was putting my makeup on. I said, I don't think that's a good idea, Diane. She goes, no, you need to do this for me. You need to do this for me. I need this for me. I was like, all right, whatever. And then weeks later, and then it happened. And then all of a sudden, that horrible Jen girl, that monster of a person, the person that I told everybody what.
Everybody is a fucking monster to Molly. Meanwhile,
your fucking ass with that monster. I wouldn't trust that. I listen. I would rather get into a shark-infested ocean than be in the same room with that girl. And I mean that.
oh, I pulled out the fun shit for you guys today to remind you guys of what this changed, beautiful horse, of course, has changed so much. But all of these clips are from the last 2 years.
And that one?
And they're not even clips. They're full fucking live streams that nobody can say that they're taken out of context either.
That Jenny chick.
Okay, Jenny.
She is a demon. If I've ever seen, she is one of the meanest fucking people. And I bet you $1 million, her real life is a nightmare.
Jenny mean?
Absolutely.
She might be like
demon, a fucking demon, a demon. The way she treats people. She is an art of war, but mean and on the nasty side.
Then it can't be Jenny because I've never even.
No, it's because she sounds dumb. That's why you think she's innocent, but she is Satan. That girl's Satan, and I knew it the first time I ever went on a panel. I said, "I'll never be back." Those little blonde hairs on the back of your neck.
Oh,
and it goes down your spine. You're like, "Oh my God!" If you don't feel that, then you ain't got the gift. That bitch is dangerous.
The gift.
Dangerous. I'm telling you. There's nothing good can come out of that one. That's why I stayed away from her. I told Diana a long time. I said, "Stay away from her." Oh no, she's a great girl. She's a great girl. I said, if you think that's a good person, you got a really bad fucking then you have a really bad opinion of what a good person is. Because if you can't see that, I saw that coming. She staged that whole thing to go and attack Diane and exile Diane out.
But I thought she was on Diane's side. But I'm confused. I thought she was on Diane's side.
That was the beauty of it. Remember, she was throwing down those $100 super chats, trying to, yeah.
And last night, ironically, Molly was on panel with Tia, and I've seen clips of it, and they fell out, and she sat there. I've been lied on all sorts of shit on. The fucking circle of all of this shit is so wild.
That was all some sort of vanity. It was the weirdest thing. Yes. And then after they did the how dare you, Diane, talk to Molly Golightly. She was like, I needed it for me.
Diane had gone on panel with Molly in December right before this, and Molly apologized to her. Everybody kind of imploded. I don't know the history of Diane like that. So it was a big thing though.
Me. That's when they talked Randy into it, and that wasn't hard to do because Randy's an idiot. And then they all just owned her. And I told Diane, I said, you know what? You're a better person without them.
Hey, Don.
And that's not saying much, but hey, whatever.
Yeah, I haven't followed it at all.
Oh, when they exiled Diane, that was hard to watch. I actually felt really bad. I did. I felt bad for her. That was a terrible way to go out. I was like, just do a curtsy and just say peace out.
Just do a curtsy and peace out.
Yeah, we just.
Absolutely.
Wow. Now I know Marianne left the group, and she was like sticking up for Michelle. I haven't listened to it, but I've heard about that.
Marianne, oh my God, that bratty looking thing.
Yeah, Starlight left
She's
the
still
restaurant.
alive? Oh my god.
But she was taking up for Michelle.
See, that's only her 9th problem.
Oh, there's another
So you
creator.
got a piece of Michelle?
Hello, Starlight. They're talking shit on these bitches. These old bitches. And if you're older than them, it's no offense, just these bitches right here. These two idiots.
Oh my god. Yeah.
How did she lost her channel?
How did she what?
Why did she lose her channel?
I think she blames me. I'm sure she does. I never reported a channel ever.
But I don't understand. Was she really even doing anything? Because
I don't really know. Does anybody know how she lost her channel? I know that she fucked that bathroom guy over. I know she fucked the bathroom guy over big time. So listen, the girl is not a good person at all. She's got 0 redeeming qualities. But people were intrigued by her, and I told Diane, get on that train. I go, she's a moneymaker, man.
I was gonna say that.
I told people. I said, hey, drama bitches, you want to make money? Start a channel with this.
She's talking about Michelle Sabate and Ski Mask Andy. She refers to him as the bathroom dude.
This bitch. And they did.
But Michelle, people strike me and freaking Molly a million times a day, and we're still here. That's what I don't understand.
Yeah, I've never.
People strike me and Molly a million times a day, but we are still here. Where the fuck is that? When has that happened? A million times a day, and you're still here. Well, Molly's not here anymore.
Never been. And she thinks people mass reported her. I've never mass reported her. I'm sure people have tried to mass report me, but I've never had anything taken down except for when I play like a movie scene. Then my shit will come down. She was trash. Actually, trash is better than her. Wait, does anybody?
But I know other channels that are ban evasion, and they're still here.
She streamed while on a suspension. Oh, she tried to monetize her channel when she was banned. Listen, I said it in the beginning, Laura. I said this woman's never gonna get monetized.
I thought she was.
Fuck you, you're a whore.
Okay, I will have to say there is nobody that does Michelle's impression as much as Molly does, but they formed an entire fucking community off of Michelle Sabate. Craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. So Michelle Sabate, for those of you that don't know the history, came in during the Marvon was just a sub of Molly's, decided to go on panel and claim she was a rope expert, and chaos ensued. And it has been ever since. And she still has a whole community that's built of like some of the DC, some of the Boyd, I think, and some of like the anti-KJ crew hangs out over there, and other scum. There's not many people in that community. Well, there's a few that I like out of that community, but very few and far between. But there's a whole community. Devious, what do you guys call that community? Poor Devious. Devious, you've been whiplashed all around here with this YouTube app.
They totally get monetized. I'm steal all your subs. I'm gonna fuck your husband. I'm gonna fucking take your house and your fucking son Jake. I'm gonna take a dog. I'm gonna take all your fucking purses. I'm gonna own your fucking.
Devious, you're one of the only ones I've always had a soft spot for. I knew you would see the light sooner or later.
Life, and you're gonna be living on the fucking. What are you laughing at, Jake? What are you fucking doing? You're laughing at me? Go give me some fucking gracious. Go get it from your mom's closet. I know you got a lot of gracious.
Yes, Samantha, we know.
What?
I said deuces.
Deuces! Hey, fucking bitches. Hi, Teeny. I see you bitches in the fucking chat. Send me a fucking cash app, bitches. You want to see me fucking fly?
Austin, I love
Fuck
it.
you, bitches. Anyway, so I was fucking doing my channel, and I was going to do a cooking show because I knew Molly would be watching, and I have a better kitchen than she does, and I have better pots and pans better than she does, and my dogs are.
See, at least Molly can be fucking entertaining. She can do a really good Michelle voice. She is fucking psycho, but she at least has some entertainment behind her. At least she's a fucking funny mess at times.
Cuter than her little guy's a fucking bitch. I bet you her fucking dog smells. No, she's a whore, and Walter fucking hates her. Walter's cheating on her. Don't you know that? Where's her diamond ring? Where's her wedding ring? Walter stole. No, she stole it. No, she stole it. No, don't give Molly $5. Fuck that boy. She's a fucking whore. Fucking stop giving her fucking money. What the fuck is wrong with you, motherfuckers? This is what I fucking hate. This is why I don't come on fucking YouTube anymore. You guys are trying to give me a fucking stroke over here. Don't you know I'm a stroke victim?
Right?
Fuck you.
Right?
Fuck you. Walter. Walter. She's doing it again. I'm gonna fuck.
And that all happened. All of that is factual. She did yell, Walter!
This fucking cunt. That fucking whore. Jake, you know you're a motherfucking whore. Do you?
Yes,
I'm gonna
Cal.
prove it. I have proof. I'm gonna fucking sell her. I'm gonna fucking sell her. I'm gonna take this fucking house. I'm gonna fuck you. You want me? Do you want me to make? Do you want to pot a like chili or something? Yeah. Why are you making that fucking face? I'm a good cook. What's that smell? Is that me? Is that me? Oh, do I smell like cigarettes? I quit smoking. Stop looking at me like that, Jake. Fuck you. I don't care if you're 16. Fuck you. You're a whore.
Always
Walter's
revival.
divorcing you when Jake goes to college.
Yeah, Walter's gonna. Jake, did you know that? Did you know that your father's gonna divorce your mom when you go to college? Did you know that your mother and your father are gonna get divorced when you go to college?
How do you do impressions so good?
Fuck you, Laura. Don't encourage that bitch. She's a fucking whore. I'm gonna fucking sue her. I'm gonna take all her fucking shoes. I'm gonna put them on fucking eBay and all those fucking tacky purses. You like her purses?
I haven't really seen them.
Oh my god, she's got a $2 million house in a fucking closet up there. And I'll get my hands on that tacky shit. She's got purses for fucking days. She's been collecting fucking cardboard bullshit. She's a fucking tacky bitch.
Deuces.
Deuces, bitches.
By the way, nothing about her, like the Michelle stuff, is funny to me. That is a very unstable human, in my opinion. I've always stayed away from that shit.
It's fucking deuces. I'm gonna make a pot of chili for all the fucking homeless, and they're gonna fucking love it. I've been picking my nose. It's not a boogie. It's just crust.
She's so disgusting.
It's not a boogie. Stop it. Or
Oh, my mama, she's always done good impressions of me.
Oh, you're only funny when you're yelling at somebody.
She just seen me the other day. I was on a rant.
Who are you yelling at?
Everybody.
Why?
Bye, revival.
I just lost my shit. I'm tired of people running their mouth and talking shit and talking. You don't fucking like me? Great. Shut the fuck up. Stop talking about me.
Thing. You've been just saying this the whole fucking 5 years that I've known you.
I know, but I have been quiet. I've ignored it.
No, you haven't. No, you haven't.
I haven't done anything. I've been quiet, and it doesn't matter. Still running their fucking mouth, spreading lies, talking bullshit. And I finally just snapped. I don't know.
Everybody chill out. We all know, well, most people know, like what they've done to Michelle is nowhere anybody. That's not fucking funny. Molly can be extremely disgusting and vile. Let's be very straightforward here. Nobody thinks that she is worth a shit. I don't think. She is one of the most real life piece of shit. But the irony of all of this shit coming back around and what they're trying to spin these new narratives about is fucking, yeah, history needs to be shown. Y'all that have been here for it, please check out. I said that at the beginning. I'm doing a fucking drama stream straight up to give history lessons because a lot of you all gave passes and this shit was right out here and we watched it all go down.
I don't know. I think I would lose it if people stopped talking about me. If they stopped talking about me and I was a nobody, I think that I would lose it. I think I'd be in a rubber room. That means you're nobody.
What she did to Michelle.
That means your child died. I mean, dude,
But she wasn't the catalyst of a lot of what happened to Michelle. That was Penelope Lane and others alongside Penelope Lane. Let's be factual here. Penelope was one of the first people, and that's why I got fucked with and doxxed by Penelope and Molly and crew.
Case in
point. For a minute.
Case in point.
I didn't lose any subs, but I was stagnant.
Case in point. Truth Letitia. Have you been over there?
No, not at all.
Oh my God. She goes live and then I'm talking and I'm having a really nice day. And I went jogging this morning and I was feeling really great. And Molly Galante, oh, you look so pretty today, even though I can't see you, but I know you look pretty. She's got 8 people in her fucking chat. I was like, no, take it down.
Because the whole thing is just so fake and it's so obvious it's fake.
It's sad. And it's almost like she had a mental breakdown and it was caused by YouTube.
Really? You think?
Jerry, some people are gonna see that and be like, see, even she said Laura's lying. I know it's a song, but
oh my God.
It was just too much.
Psychotic breakdown. So yeah, is there any rumors you wanted me to clear up while you have me here?
No, there's something I do want to say.
Absolutely.
People seem to be under the impression that you don't know the shit I've said about you, and I don't know the shit that you've said about me.
Right.
I probably don't, but I also don't care.
Oh yeah, you do.
People, if I don't know it, I'm not going to ask because I really don't care.
No,
I don't. I honestly don't care. I never care.
They tell me.
The only thing that I've ever kind of was a little about was the first one when Jake walked into the office and heard you say, Marissa doesn't have custody of Jake.
These two have broke up and made up more times than most people have fucking, I don't even know. It is constant with them, these two. And that's why I don't necessarily believe that Molly didn't know.
Like, no. Well, he heard it. And then the other thing was when you said that I was faking the CIA. No, I really did have a bad reaction to what that was I when I was zoning out on the computer, what that was some sort of reaction to Lexapro. Once I stopped Lexapro, I haven't had one since.
Story
So that's what that was. Right now, when I think about it every day, is I'm wondering if they're ever going to if doctors are ever going to even do a study on Lexapro and TIAs, being some sort of side effect. Because if it happened to me, I mean, what makes me so special? But yeah, that was a little weird, that people would think that I would just fake, zoning out and like shaking. There's no way to, I mean, if I really wanted attention, I don't think it would be, and that definitely wasn't a seizure, and it definitely wasn't a heart attack, and it definitely wasn't a stroke. It was just something that I couldn't even explain. And trust me, I definitely didn't want all those medical bills that came along with it, just to find out that they couldn't tell me what the fuck it was.
Girl, if there was a secret Discord room, you wouldn't know about it because then it wouldn't be secret, would you?
And also, I don't do Discord, never have. If you ever see Molly Golightly in any sort of Discord, it's fake. Any other rumor I can clear up for you?
They
Since you're here.
her hard.
Anything I can clear up about Justin, Mallory, Andrea, anything? If you want to ask, you got me now.
Zero, it was 2 years ago, Zero. Get over it. For real.
Who's this?
Now she's gonna go at 0 joules.
Zero.
What the hell's Zero?
Your mod.
Oh.
0 is a mod of Molly's.
That's funny. I'm like, who the hell's Zero?
And they lied to Zero, just so you know.
You two have been going at it for years. She says she has trouble opening jars and climbing upstairs, but is able to climb on roofs after a hurricane because she's a rope expert. Ooh.
Zero, why did I lie about you yesterday? I didn't even fucking mention you yesterday. What are you talking
This is
about?
what they do. This is what they do, Jake. They just fight with each other. All day long. You know what I'm gonna give up for Lent?
You guys remember me getting drugged from Holy Hell and back and them claiming that I listed 18 channels? That's where the number 18 comes from, is because there was certain people, aka Penelope Lane, that went to other creators and said that I listed off 18 channels who were attempting to push Michelle over the edge. I still stand on the fact that they enjoy pushing Michelle and getting reactions out of her, and she was completely unstable, 100%, but I never listed 18 creators. But it was the one live stream at one point in time I did private because it was what I did. And then they used that to talk shit, so I put it right back up. Yeah.
I'm gonna give up.
Important.
I'm gonna give up chocolate, tamales, and cursing.
Good one.
You think you like that? Chocolate, tamales, and cursing. That'd be a whole new me.
Zero, so come up here and play it. Because I'd like to know when I even mentioned you yesterday. I'll wait.
Laura.
Cursing? Yeah. I don't know if I can.
I never even mentioned you to Irish Girl. What are you talking about?
Bye, Dawn.
Of course you're not coming on panel. Of course. Molly will play it. Send Molly the clip.
Linda, you're good.
She'll play it.
And Penelope claimed that she was a mental health professional as she was fucking trying to push Michelle over the edge.
Marissa, I'm not starting stuff.
Real cool.
You what?
Marissa said, Laura, don't be starting stuff.
Who's it?
Yeah.
It's 12:30 a.m. I think it's funny when people record streams. Like if I think it's something important, I actually say, hey, it's coming.
Listen to what she's about to claim. And no, this isn't possible.
Clip this. Hurry up. I'm about to say something important. To the 15, or there's 1,000, almost 1,100 people in here. I'm going to say that 100 people here that are recording this right now, to the ones that are recording this now, get a fucking life. Get laid.
Sorry.
You need to get laid.
Vera, you just said you have the clip.
You don't know how to record stuff? Only 100 people are recording this. 117 people are recording this.
She says there's 117 people recording this. Now listen to this lie.
The reason I know that is because I have an app. That's a lie.
She's got
And I don't have an app. Hi, Suzanne. I don't know.
She's got an app that tells her how many people were recording her stream. That's straight up bullshit.
It's a bit of an anomaly to me. I would never, but that's okay. I'm not everybody.
Lisa Marie, Zero was a Patreon of mine for like 2 years before she even knew who Molly was. We have history.
Amber, thankfully, she wasn't. She's actually the one that wrote me a 10-page email, basically, and threatened my nieces, too, while claiming that she had an attorney that she paid to watch every single bit of my content. Yeah, she was a whole lie. She's still around under alts, too.
Did you guys ever make out?
No.
Shut up, Jake.
I'm joking.
We're on recording, right, Cash?
That's Dayton's mom.
Well, the person she's talking about.
Zero triple juice? Jules. Sorry. I had a Milano cookie in my mouth.
Did you read Gina's comment?
Yes, that is exactly what Tammy. Yes. So Laura, the other voice on this that you're hearing, besides Molly, absolutely called CPS on Makeup Mobster, who is another creator, about 2.5, 3 years ago. And it just came out last week. Makeup Mobster got the proof that she called CPS on her. She was the one behind the call. And in this clip earlier, she admits or says, I've never called CPS on anybody, and makes this big, huge deal out of CPS calls. Meanwhile, she was the one behind the call the entire time.
Who's Gina?
Gina Diamond. She says, someone recorded the stream last night, and when you said my name 3 times, LOL. I'm like, oh God, I can't believe I made it to a clip channel.
That's when Gina was buddies with them all.
A clip channel. It means you're somebody.
Hey, pretty.
God, the history here.
Look at Josh.
Hey, Crystal.
He came walking up to me in the Langham Hotel like he was Donnie Wahlberg or something like that. He walked right up to me, and I'm like, I didn't know what he was there for. And he's like,
Okay, we're going to switch now. We're going to switch gears. So you heard their CPS discussion. Okay, now we're going to go over here. Let me see. We'll go in order. All right. So this is going to be the next one up. 3/12/23. When she comes on panel. Let me make sure you guys can see it. Okay. Let me pull that over here. All right. So again, this is a recording. I'm not exactly sure all of what is in this one, but we'll listen to some of it.
go get me some pasta for sure. I said, okay, I'll go get it for you. Went over to the Italian restaurant. I come back. I don't like the one from, no, I won't eat that. Stefan said she won't eat that.
Let's see. Oh, here's Laura.
Yeah, that was a long time ago, wasn't it, Laura?
Hold on.
Your wife? Oh, fuck it. This guy's disgusting.
These
People are
are all
supporting this guy. Get the
here.
fuck out of here. Yes, that is true. You know what, Laura? Come on up here. We'll even plug your fucking candles. Let's plug the bitch's candles.
Look at the comment on the screen.
That is actually true. I remember when that came out. You probably weren't even around Alabama. You probably weren't around. I was around when that shit came out. And I was like, yeah, well, not for me. And this is the thing. I don't go after him for his past. But he sure can't fucking leave me alone, right? He's restreaming my shit, talking about me. Don't know what he says because I don't give a fuck because he's a fucking loser. Loser. Yeah, that was a long time ago, wasn't it, Laura?
Yeah, it was.
Like 3 or so years ago, right?
I don't remember exactly when, but yeah, it was a long time ago.
It was years ago. And people
These two have made up and broke up. Oh, no.
just forget. But then again, they don't know because we've gotten a lot of new subs. New people are coming, so they don't know.
Yeah, but honestly, he's just an alcoholic loser. All he does is sit there and drink, get drunk, pick on women, he's such a narcissistic loser.
They're talking about the glare.
How can he be a narcissist? He works for minimum wage.
Oh, he's a big time narcissist. What do you
He rides a bicycle. How are you a narcissist if you ride a bicycle and you work for minimum wage? And then he says, I'm proud I work for minimum wage. What?
Because there's a lot of narcissists that live off other people. Not all narcissists have money. A lot of them grub off other people.
I would have given him 5 cents.
The irony.
I'll give you this cap, Galera. That's what I think of you. I'll give you this cap to my Fiji bottle. You can have the cap. He's gross.
Oh, I agree.
Oh, so gross.
Damn it, Tiddler.
There's a lot of gross people. I don't want to know these people. I don't want to know
that.
that. How's the candle?
Your post though was dead on, and it took me a long.
Reviewing these guys drives me absolutely like it. This is mind-numbing content because it is. Ugh. But it's good for history because people need to know what goes on here, and you'll see it again. You'll see the same cycle with the same people. There's actually people trying to fill Molly's shoes, in my opinion, recently. It is absolutely just wash, rinse, repeat. These people continue to do their fuck shit and just cycle around.
Long time to realize that, but it's true. All these mean people, they're fucking miserable in their own life.
Absolutely. Happy people don't act like this.
I agree. Adults don't have it. So even some of the names I've seen, people come up with these names like, oh, and whether you like Amber or not, I don't even know the girl, but like Amber's broken toe. Like, how you're like a 40 or 50-year-old woman. Hello. It's just fucking weird to me. People come up with these fucking weird ass names like they're little kids.
I just think it's funny how they think they're going to start a channel. And
Oh, unfortunately, she's very fucking real. There is very few times that I laugh at her. Sometimes she can say shit that's funny. Like when she was talking about me saying I was just angry the other day. Like I can handle that shit, but she goes after people that are usually pretty unstable and she will grind and grind and grind. And she goes after victims and their families. That's the worst part about her. She is absolutely fucking horrifying. She's called Moose Knuckle Magoo too.
it doesn't work out for them. And then they become a clip channel.
Oh, people are starting channels now just to e-beg, just to get bills paid.
Listen to Laura.
People like 1,000 subs are asking for tens of thousands of dollars.
What?
Oh yeah.
Laura,
It's
say
ridiculous. All these channels that you keep seeing pop up, these drama channels, are asking, "Oh, I need this paid. I need that paid." Like, babe, sit
Get a
down.
fucking job.
Exactly.
Do something for it. I'm a life coach. I provide a service. Do something.
I agree.
hey, Kimberly.
Candles are good. I send your mama candle, the Mama Go Lightly. I didn't know what to name it, so I just named it Mama Go Lightly,
Aw,
and I put it on your label.
that is so sweet. She'll love it.
Sure, I gave her a 14 ounce.
That's sweet. Someone, a lovely lady sent her a blanket. It was the white. It was so nice. I don't know if it was like furry, but it felt like, oh, I don't know. It was like a satiny furry thing. I was like, oh, I gave it to her. She goes, oh, I love that. I love it. I hate Dio. Oh, she loves it.
Aw,
Yeah, it was nice.
Caslin, I haven't seen you in forever.
I think she's one of your people.
She was. Caslin's really good people, though.
She doesn't talk to me much.
She met me one day coming back from Iowa. She got this beautiful, like, sweet hotel room. We had a blast.
Did you eat each other out?
Ew.
Well, I'm trying to make content.
Nah, Caslin is a sweetheart. She can be annoying, but she's a sweetheart. She has the best intentions.
Aw. Well, so do I.
Oh,
Yeah, you do. I'm just saying, though, like, this was 2 years ago I met her.
sir,
good people.
Laura.
You like that? Did you eat her out?
Yeah, Gene, I don't like girls. Yuck.
Molly's obsessed with saying shit like that too.
I don't like girls. Yuck.
I don't.
Yucky.
I don't know how anybody likes girls. Yuck.
Lesbians.
I don't get it. Like, why do you want the same parts that you have? It's weird.
I don't know. Never thought of it that way.
What?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think about it.
Marilyn's a straight lesbian.
I don't know. I don't even think about sex anymore.
Mhm.
I think I'm about to hit that.
So what transpired between JLR and the glare that all of a sudden this is
Oh,
popping up?
I think that when me, Betty, about a year ago, I remember sitting on a couch in JLR, just taking notes on the people that were starting to talk shit. He's got some way of pinpointing and finding everyone. Like, I knew what certain people look like and was like, shut the fuck up. He's like, I found them. Like, how do you do that? And then he would run their backup report. Like, he knows a lot about a lot of channels.
She's telling you who JLR is, and believe her because she's part of that crew.
Knows everything. So yeah, he's one person that you just, I really wouldn't. But then again, I don't mess with anybody. So yeah, he's one you just want to stay clear of. To just being honest. But then again, I don't mess with anybody. Everybody just messes with me.
That's
Yeah,
true, though.
it's true. What do you see me going after somebody?
It's true. That is true, though.
I don't go after anyone.
No, you really don't.
Molly just uses people in other spaces to go after others for her and do her dirty work. She relies on other people to do her dirty work. And then as soon as she's done with you and using you, you're disposable. She does it time and time again. We've seen how many people? Yeah, constantly.
Yeah, it's funny. Someone left a comment. They're like, oh, they're trying to take your channel down. Why? Who? Why?
No,
Yeah, but you know what? There's no reason for them to take your channel down. You don't play other people's stuff. You don't play news. Like, you don't do anything that YouTube. You don't play music. Like, you just don't do anything that YouTube would get a red flag on. There's certain channels that talk about you nonstop, and even people that don't like you are like, enough already. Move on.
I know. Even see, this is the thing. It's like, I like it that people are talking about me, but they have to also understand when to get out.
I agree.
Like, you don't want to become obsessive because then we've seen it happen, right?
Mhm.
Then you're actually, we saw it firsthand with Paulette. I mean, she was on top of the world, everybody. She had so much going for her and she pushed it too far. And now, I mean, everyone just loved her hatred for me. And now she goes lucky. She's lucky she has 8 people.
They'll be back together in no time, these two.
All she did was dig my name right into the ground and she went a little too far. Boom. And now it's like she doesn't even exist.
Absolutely, Ryan.
Yeah, but we also know that Ski and Michelle will go nowhere on YouTube. We know that Michelle will never have a big channel on YouTube. As I said in the beginning, I predicted everyone's future. Ski is, I mean, do we see this bright future ahead of him? He's a hangout channel.
I have the clip of her predicting my future on YouTube. Maybe we should play that sometime.
That's all he'll ever be. All he does, he's surviving on super chats. You can't live like that.
No, I agree.
I know I can't.
I know I can't, especially lately.
You can't.
Listen to the dry begging Laura. Oh, but Laura.
Survive on that. You can't survive on that. And blasey, and just and the thing is people in your chat, they're gonna get tired of hearing about me. Because then they're gonna be like, oh my god, she's this terrible. Let me go see for myself. Maybe I'll go think for myself. And then they start coming over here and they're like, oh my god, this bitch is wild. And then they stay over here. It happens a million times. Oh shit, the baby's mom is here. Hi, Just Jen. How are you? He has no bills to pay. He isn't surviving. That's a very mundane life he's got there.
I wish I didn't have any bills.
Well, I kind of liked having
Listen to Laura.
No, people that don't like having bills end up on the street, homeless. Those are people that chose. A lot of them, if they're not suffering from mental illness, then they have believe it or not, most homeless people have chose to live the life off the grid, even though some of them have cell
Right, purse snob.
phones. And you did DM me, good. You could possibly stay awake 2 weeks, your body shuts down.
Who's
I told Revival on the phone today before I started this, I said, I'm going back for one more round because I have all these videos. And after this, it is what it is. But there's just too much here. Like, Laura sounds like such a fucking fool and has all along. But that first opening clip, if you guys didn't see it, that threatening Wendy's kids and family with their churches, yeah, that's Laura. That's the true Laura.
Oh, you guys talk about Ski. I thought you were talking about the Glare.
No, they said that he was up for an extended amount of time. They believe that he was messing with something. I don't even call it on him.
Well, that's a new thing lately. Get drunk on camera, wear sunglasses, be a complete train wreck, and you'll get all the numbers and super chats.
Listen,
You went absolutely crazy when he found out you were on a panel with Just Jen. He needs to get the fuck over it. I'm not here to serve him or anyone else. I don't take orders from anybody.
she'll be desperate again. She'll be sucking up to Molly in no time.
Since when am I someone that fucking goes to a side? I'm on no sides.
Yeah, people don't understand that in this side of the world.
They'll never get it. They'll never get it. I don't need to be on a side. I'm not a follower.
That's what I say.
I'm indifferent. He screwed his shit up with me and he's done and he knows it, period.
She's so
That's what started the whole fight with Psycho 1 and Psycho 2, because when you and I had a fallout, they couldn't imagine why I stood by myself. Why I didn't go
Psycho 1 and Psycho 2, and she stood by herself.
running over to them.
Okay, Laura.
You thought you were going to bring him tons of subscribers? See, but this is the thing. The people that follow me are like classy women. They look at him like their worst nightmare. Imagine raising a son that ends up like that. That's how they look at him. You think my patrons didn't say, girl, what were you doing over there? Of course they were.
Also, I'm going to tell you guys another memo. There is very few Discords that I know are decent. Most of the OGs from the DC have Discords and they do their thing. But there's creators on here, especially in the Krama arena, who use Discord to corral their followers, to build a loyal sub following, they give them some attention. I don't know how to say this the best way. They will give them attention to keep them thinking that they're really paying attention, because a lot of people are desperate for connection. So they get them in Discords, then they get them in Patreons. A lot of the Discords you have to pay to be in. And then they have a Patreon that you have to pay to be in. It's a way of corralling all of this income and cultivating an extremely loyal sub base. But these creators will figure out who has money out of their subs. Like, I don't even understand how they know what subs to go after and try to suck up to suck them dry. And it's a true statement. Like, they will latch on to, especially these two. They somehow figure out the finances of these people and they latch on to these people and suck them dry. It's so weird.
Oh, Jesus, he's princess. Hello? I'm live. Asshole.
Oh my God, Helen,
Princess.
so much fun.
Hold on.
Her messages to us, that was hysterical.
Yeah, I don't know. The only time I watched him was that horrible clip that you had with him. That's all I know about him.
Yeah, with that fucking horrible Amber girl. She's not around, is she? Holy crap. We really don't need that girl around.
Yeah, how old is he?
Up again.
I don't know. I don't know much about him. If I do know, then I forgot.
You know how girls are swarming to him. Why? I have no idea.
He's got nuts for me. He got nuts.
He's 39, really?
Oh shit. He got nuts for me.
Let's see what else is in this one.
Sorry.
Like burn your originals,
Oh, they're talking candles.
making oils.
I don't care about our candles.
You're a fucking airhead.
Hey, whistle down.
Who else are they going to shit talk?
So what's new with you?
Me, just got back from mom's.
They shit talk.
Yeah, they sent something, and I was like, "Did you get accepted to NYU?"
I can't believe you're getting married.
She's been gifting the whole. Oh, I didn't know. The sub if you're interested in candle making and cricket stuff.
Oh, by the way, I found this stream. Wasn't she just complaining the other day about somebody buying Queen Bee? Who was it? Somebody was just complaining about somebody's subs buying them a cricket. I found a clip of Laura's stream when she was having her subs pay for her heat press. I found that too.
Not doing lives on it. It's all uploads. And I only did one video because I'm waiting for my stupid speakers to get here because it's kind of hard to edit without speakers.
Yeah, life coaching for kids. There's no comments allowed on a kid's channel.
You can't monetize a kid's channel though, can you?
Yes, but there is
Wait,
no.
That's what she said.
Never seen a man so obsessed with a female creator in my entire life. Rock a lot.
Oh, the dirty guy.
He was out of his fucking mind. Like, dude, move on.
He's gross. He's fucking. He's like an onion sandwich.
Hey, I like onions.
He's disgusting.
An onion sandwich.
Someone just came in here.
Nobody takes him serious. Nobody takes him serious.
But I don't explain to me, not that you can, but I'm saying in general.
I've never seen any of his videos. I wouldn't know.
It's all you. That's it.
And he's
It's him
probably jerking off to
dissecting.
my voice as we speak.
It's him dissecting every fucking word you say.
And he's probably
Dissecting
wrong
it.
and demented about it. Yeah. My husband watched one of his videos. He said he's nothing but clickbait and gives absolutely no truth or information at all. My husband did a well-refined background check on him and said he has absolutely nothing.
He does.
He said nothing. He goes, he's got nothing. He's by far a loser. Basement dweller. He goes, my God. He goes, you walk out of a fucking courtroom with a fucking value meal at McDonald's. He goes, my God. He goes, nobody.
So JLR attempted to sue Uni, which is Rock a Lot, who they're talking about, who came in. Everybody thought me and him were friends. Wasn't the thing, but he used to use my content to review Molly.
Normal would pay attention to this guy. He goes, look at him. I call him an onion sandwich. I've never seen any of his videos. I don't even bother.
Like I watched him once. When we weren't speaking, and he was like the only thing on. So I'm listening, and I laughed a little. But I thought that was like a one-time deal. Like I thought that he may have, had a fight with you and got mad at you.
I don't know
and
him.
made a video. Oh no, every single video is Molly. Like, dude, why don't you put yourself out there like we do? And then maybe you'll have people fucking. I don't know. It's just all these guy channels. Him, the Glera. It's insane to me.
They're pussies. He came on here.
You know the irony of that whole statement right there? How many of you have fucking heard recently about Laura saying that none of us call out the men? None of us call out the men in this anything, even though I've called out a bunch of them and reviewed a bunch of males. But
Talk to me and Justin, and his whatever dick he has shriveled up and turns into a cunt. He was the biggest pussy. He was the biggest pussy that when he went back over to his channel, his whole chat was like, you are the biggest cunt. He did. He was the biggest pussy. He totally pussed out.
he did. That's true.
He was trying to be all peaceful and sweet. And then he went back over to his channel. Was like, yeah, he can go some shit like that.
I reviewed that.
See, I don't know who Ella is.
Ella?
Yeah, I don't know who she is.
Are you talking about Elle? Oh, she's cute. She's a cute little army wife. You remember that line, Michelle? Oh, yeah. You remember it too?
Oh my God.
All 800 of you. That my perception of what I just saw is what's happening. And I'm going to change it to fit what I want it to be. No.
But you're like, okay, I'm not a quote unquote entertainer. You are an entertainer, plain and simple. And that's what these people don't realize.
They don't see that. And that's the guts of it. That's why people have that quote jealousy issue with me, period.
Nobody's jealous.
And I've had to identify that 5 years ago. That's what separates me from them. The ability to entertain and pull people in and say, hey, and to be a villain at the same time. People love to hate me. People like to enjoy me. People love to hate me. Come on in. And
There's a lot of them like that.
Absolutely. But guess what? I'm not gonna lie to you. Who's caught me in a fucking lie? Nobody. Because I'm freaked out about getting caught in a fucking lie. I made this one video, which was
Linda, I actually do not know any of that shit. I've just recently noticed that there is subs or people buying subs and stuff. I don't know much of that.
people do it. Laura, they came after Laura's kids. They came after Laura's kids worse than anyone.
That's very true.
They went after Laura's kids the hardest, the worst. They came after Laura's kids more than they came after Jake.
They scarred them for life. Sage is scarred for life. No joke.
They'll say you're embellishing or exaggerating by saying
No. Sage is scarred for life. She will not answer a
Mobs Beefworks popped in here and said 2 narcissists walk into a bar.
door. She is afraid the cops will be there. No joke.
Take care, Red.
Unless someone calls her and tells her I'm coming over, she will not answer a door.
There's a lot of people that have YouTube channels that freak out when someone's at that door. There's people that drive and freak out when they see someone walking past their house.
Hey, Mal.
Can you imagine living that way?
What happened was, people keep asking what happened. In March of 2020, I was redoing her
Here you go.
room, and all of a sudden there's a loud knock at the door. So she was 18 now, so 15 or 16. And she goes to answer the door, and there's 4 cops standing there. So she got nervous. She's like, oh, Mom, you need to come here. And I said, what's going on? I got paint all over me. Mom, there's cops at the door. So we go to the door. I said, can I help you? And they said, are you, Laura so-and-so? I said, yes. They said, can we speak to you and your daughter? Okay. So I thought she did something. I was like, what the hell? So I said, Sage, I want you to come outside. So I stay there. Obviously, she's a minor. And they said, has anything happened between you and your brother? And we're looking at them like, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, it turns out that someone called CPS and the police and said that my son, her twin, raped her. So if not for COVID, because it was the start of COVID, but if not for COVID, she would have had to get a rape test. She would have been taken away, not taken out of the house, but she would have had to get a test to make sure that nothing was going on. It was disgusting.
Do you remember what we heard her say about the 5 calls earlier? So she claimed in the other clip that the second call was during the pandemic. Now the story has changed again. How?
Thankfully, because of COVID, the cops traced it, realized that it was bogus, and so nothing happened.
That's highly illegal, people.
But all because of YouTube. It was absolutely disgusting. And she refuses to answer a door ever since.
Yeah.
Phoenix
Yeah.
and we were all taken off guard. Like, what are they asking? Over YouTube drama.
Drama.
And I have not heard anybody besides a really horrible person ever have to go through that. But I did. My kids did. Why? Because some fucking jealous bitches on the internet didn't like me.
Oh, the fucking irony. And this, motherfuckers, is why I'm doing this stream. So I'm sorry again to anybody that's new and is confused, but this is who you're seeing. The person talking about how her child was brutalized because of what they had to go through is a self-admitted CPS caller because of words on the internet.
Yeah.
Mobs.
If anyone shows any signs of trying to better their life or any signs of, say,
Hey, Candy Kitten.
just like you're doing well or that you're happy,
Butterfly, right?
they'll do something. They make up all types of lies. I mean,
yep.
I have to say, I remember when Mallory was here and she was like, boy, they love lying about you. I mean, she said something like, Marissa, I'm like, what? She was like, did you know that they think that you're divorced? I'm like, who? She goes, everybody on the internet. And I said, they got divorced. She goes, you didn't know that?
Hold on. Let me pause this. Let me go back to this one right quick. So we have them back to back. Let me share this one again. Let me play this part again. When Laura comes on panel.
5 times, actually.
Here we go.
You're not going to be chatty. You're going to want everyone to get the fuck away from you. Is that really Laura, or is this something fuck? All right, it's her.
Moral authority. Mobs. Stop it.
Hello, Laura. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Who's bothering you now?
You.
So this one, ironically, Mobs, is 4 days after CPS was called on me in Utah. I don't think Laura or Molly had anything to do with it. I think it was somebody else, truthfully still. But this was 4 days after my first call when we were still living in Utah. And so they were talking about CPS calls because Justin had even asked her, like, did you call on nonsense? So this was the spin stories. And this is why she's doing her victimhood shit. So it's from 1/22/23. This one here. The other one was from 3/12/23. I'll go back to that one in a minute. But I want you to hear the difference, the variation in these stories.
Tell us what it's like to really have these people fuck with you
How
in
do
your
you-
real life.
Oh, which aspect? Just CPS 3 times, 4 times? I think it was 5 times, actually.
5.
Yeah, it was total of 5.
And what were they saying? What was their claim?
The first one was things that I said on YouTube and then twisted stuff that I said on YouTube.
Okay, but you just heard. Okay.
The second time you have already explained. The third time was when I went to Nashville to meet someone. They came here and said that I had a boyfriend living here. That's when it was Candy, when they said that it was Dave. Dave was my boyfriend and he was a child molester or something. And the kids were like, Mommy doesn't even have a boyfriend. Like,
Helen, when was yours? What month was it?
what are you talking about? So then the fourth time, I forgot. I think it was along the same lines. And then the 5th time, I freaked out. 5th time, I yelled at the CPS worker. I was
I'm
like,
pretty
this is
sure
crap.
they knew. They knew. They already knew. I mean, the girl, when she came here, she said, when we get a call, we can tell if it's a vindictive call. She said that it's a very high percentage that it's someone with some sort of resentment. They can tell when calls are out of concern, out of real concern.
Well, that was the thing. The first worker came in. She was young. She walked in, spoke to the kids. Like, everything was done instantly. She saw, like, I was live at the time. She's, came in here. She looked up.
I have the paperwork from yours, Helen. I'll pull it and look at the date. I'm just interested to see. And by the way, yes, my mod Helen had CPS contacted on her too. And Molly had posted her location because she thought she was somebody else and threatened to pull up on her. Again, we don't have any idea who called. We don't know who was behind these calls, but the timing of all of this shit is so wild. I don't think Laura and Molly had anything to do with mine because I pissed off a lot of people out here. So it could be anybody.
So my computer, she was actually really cool.
And once I realized I wasn't going to prove shit to anybody, I wasn't going to record my kids, I wasn't going to do any of that shit. That was the one thing I wish I would have never came and told YouTube about. But they thought they were going to run me off. I was like, buckle up, bitches. Let's go.
The second call, the worst one, that happened like right as COVID started. So the guy didn't even come in the house, but the cops were here. The cops had to search down to my old address because the person that called in gave my old address. And so they came, he never came in the house. Thank God it was COVID, because otherwise Sage would have had to get a rape test. I mean, it would have been fucking close. The third time, that woman was the third time that guy was cool. The fourth and the fifth time, that woman was a complete CUNT.
Mobs, these stories.
And that's why I finally yelled at her.
Really?
I was like, this is so harassment already. I was like, this is the 5th call. And she's like, well, we still have to follow up. She actually went to the school, to Sage's fucking school.
Yeah, they went to Hershey too. They went to Hershey too.
Yeah,
Horrible.
Mm-hmm. It's disgusting. It's like, how mad can you possibly be?
I agree.
How mad,
Listen.
how angry? Like, it's disgusting because you really don't care about
Again, 1/22/23. That's the date on this.
my kid. You don't care if my kid is starving. You don't care if my kid
No,
is neglected.
Sheila, no. I'm just reviewing this, like how it was all, the timing of everything, her stories on everything, just walking back a history lesson.
You don't know nothing about what's going on in this house. You're just doing it to be a cunt.
I agree.
What pushes someone to that much hatred that they would do something like that?
And mind you, it all came from YouTube.
Absolutely. Well, of course, yeah.
Not like it came from somewhere else. It
You're gonna
literally came from YouTube. It's like, why are so many YouTubers in everybody else's life? That is something I will never, ever understand.
Say it
I have
info.
never called CPS. I know you've
No.
never called
I would
CPS.
never do that.
I
Never.
like, why are you so invested in somebody's real life? I don't even understand why they do it to people that should have CPS called on them, but like,
Oh, wait. 1/22/23. Wait, she claimed she didn't. She's changed though. What?
why? It's fucking YouTube. People get way too personal. It's YouTube, guys.
Oh, yeah,
It's crazy.
Jake, come through here. Let me ask you a question.
And Molly brings Jake on. Let's go back to this one. But yeah, isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
And
Crazy.
I said, no. She goes, they really think that you and Adrian are divorced. And I'm like, I didn't know that. She goes, because you didn't have your wedding photo. I said that they were in the job. Whatever. That's fine. Let them believe it. Let them believe it. Let them believe whatever they want. I don't care. I don't care what they believe. Then there was some little weird rumor yesterday. Someone left a comment on my, I think it was the other channel. I pinned it right to the top. Oh, I heard that both of your channels were gone. Clearly, that is not true.
But Bella, and yes, it happened.
This stream here, where Laura has just been detailing what happened to her daughter, the date on that is 3/12/23.
Because of YouTube drama. They actually went to the cops, did a runaround because whoever called it in used my old address and had the wrong name and the wrong house. But because they thought there was a rape involved of minors, they tracked me down to my current house. They called the wrong city. Like they called they called the county instead of the city. So it wasn't even possible that it was someone that knew us because they would know where we live and where we live, like who to call. So yeah, it was total YouTube bullshit.
That's not the only time that CPS was out there either.
I know. They called 5 times, but 3 of them all came from the same person. 3 of them were Candy connected to Dave. She was 3.
Candy connected to Dave. Who's Candy connected to Dave? So she flat out blames somebody here and says that she knows who. 3 of them were connected to Candy, connected to Dave. Dave the fisherman, is that right?
3 of them.
She was one of mine.
Oh, was she?
She was my first one. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Is that the right?
For no reason. I don't even know who she is.
Yeah,
And the
because
last
Dave-
one, last one was Benny Keys saying, "Oh yeah, she's on Xanax."
Oh, Benny called on you?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Just tell them that I'm on Xanax. I don't get Xanax.
Molly's blaming Benny for hers.
I don't get Xanax.
See, Marilyn, that's what I'm saying. Thank God she didn't have to go through all that at 15 years old.
Right, Remy? I know. I pulled him out for a reason. Person,
You can. Those false reports are punishable by law. Yes.
Silence.
Did you see the fight between German Lady and Tawanda?
No.
You didn't see it?
You notice how as soon as Molly says their fake reports are punishable, Laura changes the subject right there? Hey, yeah.
No.
Oh my God.
Can you play it?
German Lady fucking went off on Tawanda, called her a pay pig and everything.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was fucking brilliant. You want to hear it?
Yeah, play it.
Uh-huh.
So
Dude,
what
it's
the fuck
great. I was live about it last night. It was fucking great.
Okay, let's go on to another one. Let's see what this one has in store for us. I realize I recorded so much shit back in the day because you just never knew what was going to come out of anything. So I just set up devices to record. These bitches are fucking wild. So this is from 2 days later. This is from 3/14/23. Laura was in a slump with her candles and needed Molly to push her candles. So she was kissing up to Molly at this time. You'll see her open a box here. Yeah, mobs. And they go on and on and on. We're just listening to short little sections. If anybody wants these, you guys, these are all already posted on YouTube. They've been there for a long time. I can send you the links to any of it if you want any of this shit.
Just we're ready. And she confirmed that she paid for her own flight. What do you know?
Hey, Claus.
What do you know?
I was gonna send you more, but I couldn't fit any more in the box. That was the biggest box I had.
It really does feel like there's human remains in here. Oh my god. Let's see what she sent me.
Oh,
I forgot to send you your wig clipper. So get that in the next one. I totally forgot.
Yeah, Justin was flashing his tits in the bathroom.
Nice.
Yes, he does that.
okay. She struggled.
And I was like, cool, that's cool. And we were talking. We were going until 2:30 in the morning. And she was in Colorado.
Oh, I don't.
Like 100. Oh, look at you.
I know, right? That's why I do
Holy
my cricket.
fucking shit, this girl's on fire.
That's what I'm doing with my cricket.
Bring some to mom. Mom's got a nice, beautiful room now. I decorated it. It's classy. We don't need all this frilly bullshit. Remember that.
Pull it right off. The green comes
This
right
one
off.
is Mama Go Lightly. So this one's for mommy.
Oh,
You sent this
I
Mama Go
gotcha.
Lightly's?
It was the original rose that I said I wasn't thrilled with.
So my mama got the leftovers.
No, it wasn't leftovers. I just wasn't that thrilled with it. I know you want a real rose bouquet, and that to me didn't smell like rose bouquet.
This one is English Gardens. This is what I want. Okay. Where's my fire? Come on, baby, light my fire.
Got you, Cash.
All right, then take this bitch out. Oh shit. Uh-oh, the kids beating each other out.
Like it has to like be nice.
Oof. Strong.
Okay.
I've been told it says wrong shipping. If you close it,
I don't want to see anything better.
We have a Gap outlet. I won't touch that, please. Stuff. Just a simple black ribbon. Black
No,
on black.
that stuff works like bubble wrap.
I know, but I just think that the more simpler, the more classy it looks. Just think of how Tom Ford and Joe Malone ships their stuff. It's so simple.
Mhm.
And black on black is fucking dope. Hold on. And you in this fucking glitter shit. Oh my god.
These are the most underhanded comments about her candles ever. This is from 3/14/23. I don't know if this is the one that melted in her sunroom or not.
Lori, I do. I have a couple of them.
What is this?
Thank you, Chico.
See that this vessel is good for a teenager.
Good for a teenager. Oh, who needs friends when you have people like this? Enemies, I mean. Who needs enemies?
If you don't smell that either, then it's on you. Go put it.
Most stuff is on me. It is on me. I have trouble everywhere I go, but it's different because I have Joe Malone diffusers, and I have troubles with those.
Yeah.
With the diffusers. I have them in the house. You know, the sticks.
And you can't smell them? Good. I don't feel bad because I know those smell because I have other ones here.
I have the red roses bouquets, and other people can smell. Look, 25% off candles this week only. Laura needs help. Sage is going to the prom.
Prom, I had to buy speakers. I gotta get Phoenix for the prom.
Phoenix gotta go prom too.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Now do you smell it?
She just comes out. Laura needs money. They're 25% off. Oh, Lord. Mobs, if you want to drop your candle link, if you want vessels, I'll go grab Mobs. Hold on.
Nice.
Now you smell it?
I have to say, the one thing that I have to say I'm really impressed with that I'm not seeing with a lot of other candles is how long lasting these have become. They're really long lasting. I'm getting a lot of time out of them. I'm just being honest. And now, guys, these are the big ones. I'm getting the big ones.
And they smell from top to bottom. They don't lose scent quarter way through.
I like that. There's nothing worse than a candle that loses its scent.
If you want amazing products that are handmade, very good quality, no, screw that. Go check out her stuff. I'm serious. Beautiful stuff. Nothing like these, I don't know, teenage things.
Disgusting. That's disgusting.
You see your mama's candle?
I'm not going to open it. I'll open it in front of her. Give it to her Friday.
Yes.
Dude, my mom doesn't want princess in the house.
You should have another one. There's 5 candles. 1 for your mom and 4 for you.
Oh, my honey's love. What the fuck is this?
There's 5 of them.
What the hell is this? English Garden.
Which one is
This
that?
smells like, you know what this smells like? This smells like the hallway of the W Hotel.
Oh, that's Violent Magnolia.
No, this is the fucking English Garden. It smells like the W
You
Hotel.
out.
The W. You know when you close your eyes and it brings you back? It smells like the W Hotel.
After she burnt her nose hair sniffing the lit candle.
You know how like you can hear a song and it brings you back muscles and it brings you back?
Yep.
And that scent brings me back to the W Hotel.
That's perfect because a candle should be an experience. It's not a smell, it's an experience.
Oh,
This is something that, like, when you walk into a hotel at night and it has that nighttime vibe,
Yeah.
and you hear the boom, 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 and you go over to the cocktail area, and everybody's kind of dressed up, and they have the cocktails, and everybody's sitting down. That's what that reminds me of, and it sounds like that's the smell of the kind of place of where they have a rooftop bar. So if you're looking for like a rooftop bar experience,
Okay.
with a like I'm gonna say a chic kind of nighttime chic hotel experience, that smell brings me to like a nighttime W hotel
yes.
Okay.
on like a Thursday night. Yeah,
Wow, you even got the day down and everything. I
Dude,
should
I'm just all right, hold on. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I know, right, Patty? It was an amazing description.
I gotta watch that again. It's like, oh, this is why I do this shit.
Gosh. Okay.
I know, right, Patty? It was an amazing description. She's talking about English Garden. Now do you smell it?
Yeah. Now that it's burned down.
No,
It may just have been cold. That's why I told you to light it. Heat it
These
up.
all smell like.
Honeysuckle?
No, I'm just saying that these all have. You might be doing what these Instagram people are selling as quote unquote
it was
hotel
wrong.
scents. Do you see that? Does anybody see that coming up where they're selling these hotel scents, where they're selling Ritz-Carlton, where they're selling Four Seasons?
No.
That's what these are. You're doing the same thing.
So what's your next description? I
This
like
is like
Her next description.
I liked it first. Everyone liked it first description.
it smells like the lobby.
Loop
It smells like a lobby
hotel.
of walking in a hotel and you're about to go to an Easter brunch.
Okay, then is that fresh cut grass or is that pink roses? One of them is pink
Why does everything smell like hotels?
rose and hibiscus. That might be that pink one.
This one says Rose Garden.
Okay.
Yeah.
Molly.
Okay. Now this one. Oh my God. Got this one down.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh. She's bad.
Gemini, I do. It's called Cotton Candy Dreams. Hey, Eric, I'll call me at 4 o'clock in the morning. I thought it was a prank call. Whistle down, send you a cash out.
Me?
Yeah.
She would never.
She just said, tell Marissa I sent her a cash out.
Everybody sends me money because they feel so bad about what fucking that punk did to me. I mean, it almost feels people are asking me if I'm in on it. Did you know that?
Yes, because we all thought that first too. I said it. I mean, I literally said it. I said, is this like a joke? Is this fake or is this real?
Do you think that I'd be crying like that?
No,
if it was fucking fake?
This was before you went live. This was right at the beginning of my stream when I was first listening to Molly, what's her name? Mallory for the first time. And the way she was like, the way she was like smirking and stuff, I'm like, this has to be fake. I was like, guys, tell me this is fake. Is this fake? Because this seems fake. So everyone's like, no, I think it's real. But then afterwards, people on my side were like, I think it's fake. I said, I'm telling you, it's not. Yeah, I shipped to New Zealand. I was like, because she's done this. Mallory has done this shit before. So I don't think it's fake. Oh, Irish Gal sent PayPal.
Well, PayPal, thank you.
Make Molly pay for the prom. Oh, Marsha, you don't hear what happened? Molly got blindsided, really.
That was awful what she did to me. Oh my God, thank you. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Katrina, and thank you, Vicky. Oh my gosh. Thank
The grift.
I thought about maybe she is.
No, I don't see it. She doesn't have blonde hair.
Oh, you said it. No, she does now. Did you see it today? Yes, she does. She has the exact same color hair as you.
I don't think she looks like me at all.
No, but people saying she's trying to look like you.
That'll never happen. She's gonna have to quit from China.
I thought it was interesting. I was like, oh, Winston.
Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you.
Is that Laura's dog?
She's big time money hungry. But that's
I'm
not
not gonna show it. You want to? I need money too, but she's losing focus of the people that are in her chat.
She's never had focus. Ever.
I mean, she's at a point where she expects it.
She had her whole house funded. All her decorations, all the decor, were all funded by YouTube, which is weird to me. But I mean, I can't say anything. Those are her subs, and they want to do it, do it. Nothing I can do. I'm not gonna call it out. I'm not fucking Queen Bee. But I do. I think it's weird. It's all she ever talks about. Money, money, money. Well, I entertain. I do this. I do that. Okay.
Oh, Mallory. Talking about Mallory. This was after the fallout with Mallory.
I mean, I don't have I don't hate her. I'm not mad at her or anything. I just don't watch her.
I do find her funny.
Oh, Bombshell's funny too at times. She's still an asshole.
I definitely think Mallory's funnier than most of these people on fucking YouTube. I do. But I didn't realize how fucking cold she is. That's what it comes down to. She comes down as
Okay, let's go on to another one. Hold on. We got another one. All right. Next up. Let's see. What's this one? I have so many of these and they're long. Like this one's 3 hours and 36 minutes. I have one kick. Oh, she's cammed up. That's a shock.
So it's like if she had something to go after, it would be worth a fuck, but she doesn't even have anything to go after. So
wait, who is she talking about?
Doxing piece of shit.
Oh, we got to hear this. Okay, here we go. Tell us about it, Laura. Oh.
Right, KNS, exactly. Hey, Sarah. Yeah, you're on. Wait till you hear this one.
Okay.
This is bad.
Hear it. Let's go.
There I was, minding my own business, watching Nashville, not bothering anybody.
Yep.
I'm almost at the 5th season where they die in a plane crash, or some of them do.
Sure.
But literally, I'm minding my own business,
Yep.
not bothering anyone, making my candles, got a bunch of boxes in I had to put together. And lo and behold.
Oh, innocent Laura.
Because I'm watching stuff on my phone.
But you don't watch.
And all of a sudden, I see one of my friends, mods, Patreons, right, that voices the lying doxing piece of shit.
Oh, shit, voices. You're up on the merry-go-wheel around of shit talking if you're still here. You're
turned around and tells everybody on Queen Bee's panel, which right now has about 400 people in there, that I get addresses from candle customers to give to Molly. Yeah, you heard that right. I stopped what I was doing and made a live.
No.
I am beyond pissed off. I'm beyond pissed off that one,
better to be pissed off than pissed on.
You're going to sit there and lie like that. 2, why does everybody think that going for my business is okay? Why does everybody assume that defamation is okay? Is it because I can't afford an attorney 24/7? So you just think it's okay to slam my business with fucking defamation? Because guess what? Guess what I've learned? Defamation, a lot of lawyers work pro bono. The problem is Voices doesn't have a fucking pot to piss in or a window to throw it out.
Wait. A lot of defamation attorneys work pro bono.
That's the problem. So can I get her to shut the fuck up with an attorney? Probably, but she has no money. So it's pointless. She has absolutely nothing to get. Nothing. The woman is pathetic. Pointless, lives with grandma. She's fucking 50-something years old, doesn't own a goddamn thing. She's got nothing. She doesn't even have friends. Her only friends are Queen Bee. So defamation would kind of be pointless. Just like most of these other fucking losers that have nothing to get from them. Like nothing.
Speak of the devil.
No, her cricket's even broken, Trish. You can't even get that. Literally can't even get that.
This is interesting.
So it's like if she had something to go after, it would be worth a fuck, but she doesn't even have anything to go after. So it's kind of pointless.
Hot meat kettle.
This is the same woman who wished, this is the same woman who wished Natasha Cooper's child harm. Bye, hon. Love you. Now, mind you, let me also state this, and this is a very important point to make. Yarnfield in my chat despises Marissa. Does not like.
Oh my God. I am so sorry. Whatever that fucking noise was right there. What the fuck? Sorry.
Marissa at all. Okay. Doesn't like me ever talking to Marissa. She has her opinions, and that's perfectly fine. But here's the thing. Even Yarn would never wish harm on Marissa's child, on Marissa's husband, or anyone related to Marissa. She would never wish harm on any of them. Did she?
Anon says, the Dead Sea, the saltiest place on earth, next to Laura. Exactly. Thank you.
Wish Marissa would go away? Yeah, she does. But she would never wish harm on anyone. That is the difference between a class and trash.
Oh.
So we know, just to establish the difference.
Yep. Classy Laura.
But mind you, said she only did that to get, and yeah, that's a lie, Dippity Doo. That's a complete lie. I know you wouldn't, Yarn. That's what I'm saying. Hey, controller. That's exactly what I'm saying, is that no matter what, you would never wish harm on anyone in her family. You would never wish harm on her. You certainly would never hurt her child. No.
Oh, fuck. I think I need to rename this to The Irony of It All. The Irony of Laura.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
Nothing like that. That's the difference, because Yarn has class and Voices is straight up ghetto gutter trash, and a liar at that. She did not do that to get Natasha Cooper's wish list filled. That's just another one of her lies. Just like 911, she was there. No, you weren't. All this woman does is lie. Granny's Watching can confirm that. Natasha Cooper can confirm that. Molly Golightly can confirm that. There's a lot of people that can confirm what a fucking total liar she is. She even went to say, yeah, Kelso. She even went as far as say she worked on Star Wars or something. No, you didn't. Try again. Like, she just lies all the time. So for her to turn around and literally say that I sell stuff, I get people's business addresses or personal addresses and give them to Marissa.
This hurts my brain.
I am not that pathetic.
Oh.
And anybody who wants to believe something so pathetic, I don't know what kind of image I've portrayed people, but a weak bitch is not one of them.
Oh.
People can call me a lot of things. They can call me a cunt. They can call me a bitch. They can call me a pain in the ass. They can call me high maintenance. They can even call me a horrible mom. I don't care.
A real lifer.
But one thing that people are not going to do,
CBS color,
is make me out to be some pathetic piece of shit. Molly,
you did that yourself,
does not own me. Molly has never owned me. And
you don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys.
I don't own Molly. I don't own other people. I certainly don't kiss anybody's motherfucking ass. My Patreons that I fight with.
Did we just see that though? We just saw her kissing Molly's ass when Molly was burning her nose hairs with her candles.
Can tell you that. Where some people would kiss ass just because people are supporting you. I still don't kiss people's asses, even if they're fucking supporting me.
Yeah.
So there's one thing that nobody has ever said is that I was weak. Well, a couple of people did, but that's because I ignored them. But most people don't consider me weak. They certainly know that I can stand up for myself, and they certainly know that when I have an opinion, I express it.
This didn't age well.
They also know that I work my motherfucking ass off to support my 3 teenagers, that nobody else helps me to support but me. So I am sorry if you are so fucking jealous that I do shit on my own. If I don't have something, guess what? I make it fucking happen.
Hey, I totally understand.
I don't sit on my fucking ass on someone else's panel like Queen Bee, expecting things and giving sob stories and trying to pretend that I'm some fucking advocate that I'm not.
Wait. Ooh. We just saw her do those things on panel with Molly. Okay, though.
So let's do a rewind of history and how this all started.
Let's do that.
So we'll go back to 2020.
Oh,
no,
sure.
2021.
Okay.
All right. Let's go back to the end of 2021.
Okay.
2021.
Yes.
Me and Molly are tight. Beginning of my business.
Oh.
Molly helped start promoting me.
Oh,
Molly has this total fucking ass kisser on her panel that everybody seemed to like. One day, this person, who is Voices, goes on panel and starts hysterical crying. Okay, why is she crying? Hysterical crying because Molly welcomed her and Molly does this and Molly is so wonderful and she just loves Molly and loves Molly's crew. And she was basically finishing Molly's fucking sentences for her. It was annoying as hell.
kind of the same thing we just watched Laura do.
Fast forward fast forward about 2 weeks. We get into January. She was going to put together all this stuff. We were going to Summer Wells. She was going to fly in, but she had to wait until her disability check came or some shit like that. Okay. And mind you, she also told all of us that she owned a house, that she owned her house, and that she, had this house that she owned, that she bought with her.
You notice there's no proof behind any of these claims that she's out here throwing around, kind of like recently. I mean, she's claiming she's been getting death threats, but hasn't shown proof of it.
Her own money and blah, blah, blah. Well, that was also a lie because she fucking had a landlord.
Oh.
And we know all this just even recently, but she once slipped and told me. But we know recently she didn't own a house. She fucking had a landlord. It's just more lies. But I guess she wanted to portray something she wasn't to Molly's people. Okay. So then, fast forward, Molly's people got sick and fucking tired of listening to Voices. Always taking over conversation, always having to be on panel, always wanting to be in the spotlight. Yeah, Sarah, you were there. You totally remember all of this. And, I kind of felt guilty for a minute. And the reason why I felt guilty, and by the way, I'm telling you guys everything.
Oh, yeah. Let's just fast forward here. I got a time mark stamp here that I don't know what I marked. She just goes on and on.
Has he done a couple of things? Yeah, he has. So have everybody. Show me a creator that hasn't. And if you show me a creator that hasn't done anything fucked up ever in their whole career, I can think of one. Stephanie Harlow. I don't think Stephanie Harlow ever did anything wrong. I really don't. I don't even think the girl ever cursed. But she's also not for everybody.
I guess this is kind of fucked up today. Making people tortured by listening to you. It's kind of...
To me, I see Justin like Stephanie Harlow, but Justin grew very big, very quickly, and he made some mistakes. Oh, fucking well. Any successful person makes mistakes. Sorry, not sorry.
Justin, aka Spanky, doxed an SA victim down to their social security number. By the way, I found that video today too.
Just the way it is.
Okay, Laura.
Justin wants peace. I agree. Hey, Marsha.
Oh.
Hey, Cork.
Oh.
But everybody wants to hold you to shit you've done in the past.
Oh.
Or, shit you've done. I'm sorry. We've all made mistakes. We've all done shit. Some worse than others. I've seen Voices far worse than anybody that I've known. Anybody.
Has Voices called CPS on anybody?
All humans are flawed. I agree. I mean that though. I don't think Stephanie Harlow has ever cursed. Like her biggest mistake was hooking up with John Slimes. But other than that, I don't think the woman has ever cursed. She is just like Miss Cleaver. She should be a crafter. She's just perfect. It's just my opinion. And I don't even watch her because I find her boring, but I got to give credit where credit is due. Honestly.
I don't know what
Voice for Voice, Gums and Movie shit. I agree with you. Justin apologizes when he makes mistakes. And as do I, Southern Gal, and I understand that. Me and Justin.
Oh, that's why that was clipped. She apologizes when she makes mistakes. Okay.
Justin were fighting for so long that I kind of haven't watched them in a long time. But sorry, I'm eating egg drop soup. But I just don't understand where B. Tim thinks he is the end all be all when he's sitting on a panel with a bunch of fucking total liars. She ain't a fucking advocate. She don't know jack shit about advocating. Oh, Don and Candace should get an advocator. They're fucking suspects. Hello. It's crazy to me.
Well,
Cork in the house.
Cha-ching.
The hive sits there buzzing around everyone's business while doing the same mess. Thank you, Disturbed. Exactly right. And I said that originally, just like, oh, now I forgot. Hey, Del, now I totally forgot.
She's blamed dozens for losing. She never had an advocacy. She turned around and said that she was Aiden Klum. This was when me and QB was still friends. That she was sending a crew out to Aiden Klum and finding Aiden. So I kept telling QB, ask her what happened with it. There's no follow-up. Ask her what happened with it. You know what her answer was?
We're going to fast forward.
And everyone knows she lies. You call them out, you get ganged up on. Queen uses the same topic. Just backed off, and she hasn't really contacted me. But I didn't want to do that to her. But I felt, I miss her. I do. And I hope she's listening or hears this, because I never wanted her to be in the middle of this. I just couldn't even listen to Queen Bee anymore because it's the same fucking bullshit. 5 minutes she's alone, then she's like, oh, let me have people come on my panel, and there's voices and B Tim, and they're just so perfect, and everybody else is wrong, and this one's drama, and that one, no, B Tim, you're fucking drama. Why don't you ever show your face? Oh, because you're scared. You're scared that you might get called out. You're scared of what people think. Nick, I'm shocked what Nick looks like. Shocked. Not Nick. There was another guy. Not Nick.
This bitch just rambles and rambles.
She doesn't even know half the shit that goes on her panel. She doesn't fucking listen half the time on her panel. She's doing.
Let's go forward. She's just going to talk shit.
On that panel was like, wow, really, voices? Wow, that's fucked up. I could totally see that. That's just fucked up. I would bet money that B Tim believed it. Because for someone who claims to be so smart, he's really that fucking stupid. Like, really that stupid. Because it would only take just a tiny, tiny bit of logic, just a tiny bit, to say, Voices doesn't talk to Laura and she doesn't talk to Molly. And if Molly and Laura were running this fucking scam together and it was out there that Voices would find out about it, then the whole world would fucking know about it, wouldn't they? And this wouldn't be the first time that anybody fucking heard something so fucking ludicrous, right? But they're not logical enough to think like that.
This is like delusions of a mad woman.
Nobody that believes it is logical enough to sit back and say, yeah, that don't make sense. Nope. Because it's only a secret that a Voices knows. Nobody else knows but Voices. Bitch, sit the fuck down. And anybody that fucking listens to this lying fucking scammer, this lying e-begging fucking scammer, deserves Queen Bee's panel. They deserve the idiots like B Tim. Sorry.
Self-projection at its finest.
Sorry, not sorry. I need a breath. Hi, Captain Napton. Did you hear all the nice things I said about you?
Wow.
Molly said what on a live? That I give her addresses? Molly never said that on a fucking live. I don't know what the actual fallout was, Boomer. Molly never said I gave her addresses, Captain, ever. I don't ever give Molly addresses. Oh, yes, she did, Captain. Yes, she did.
Peg, no.
She definitely did.
She's always outraged. She got lost again. Hold on. Earth to
No, Molly never said that I give her addresses. I've never given Molly an address, ever. Because you have to remember something, too. People don't order candles under their YouTube name. They order candles under their real name. I don't know who these people are. I don't know if these people are from Google, if they're my subs, her subs, random subs. I've gotten haters that bought stuff. I don't know who people are. They don't go by their real names.
Oh.
So unless they specifically tell me who they are, which I specifically tell people not to, I don't know who anybody is.
Okay.
Anyone that knows Laura knows exactly.
Sure, Laura.
Yeah. Hey, Susan. Susan, I was going to call you today.
Oh.
I haven't forgotten about your call. Hey, rumor spreading around. You will know my name. And Kayla, the only reason that I know your name, you getting addresses from, yeah, please go get the clip. Please go get it, because I would love to hear it. Would absolutely love to hear it. Because somehow I think somebody heard something wrong. Like 150%. Because believe me, if that was the case, nobody would buy anything, especially Molly's people. So yes, please check it, Captain, and let me know.
Lord bless us all. She's too stunned.
All right, Adele, so what was said? Tell me what was said.
Oh, shit.
Hold on.
Incoming. That fucking green screen.
I don't even think Laura remembers. Oh, yes, I do, Yawn. I know your name. I Peppermint Patty moved to West Bank of New Orleans. I love to play. I will never change who I am, rumor spread. Ever, ever, ever. I have never shared anybody's info with anybody. Even though I've been accused of you sending Just Angel shit, I have never, ever given anybody's address or info to anybody.
Oh, but that's not true. That's just not true. One Win's live stream yesterday proved that to be incorrect again. And Just Angel is one of Mobs's mods.
Nobody.
There's that.
You being able to give her addresses, but we know you wouldn't. I have no idea what you're talking about. For some reason, I have a feeling that she was talking in response to somebody else.
By the way, the date on this is 3/14/23, but she's changed.
Is what my honest thing was, that somebody else had accused me of something, and I do believe that she was countering that, but I don't know. I don't know the clip. I would have to hear it, so I have no idea.
Facts.
You love your kids and you give them all hell. I do.
Jesus, that's annoying.
Who's here?
That.
I got a package.
Earth to Laura.
Someone with a clipboard is at my house. Hold on.
Oh, here we go again. Someone with a clipboard. This is the calmest piece right here.
I'm not the help. I'm not the home. Thank you.
See, I see people with clipboards and I get nervous. But I was like an inspection guy.
Clomp, clomp.
No, it wasn't a petition. It was like some inspection dude. But I'm telling you, I still get nervous. But my Ring camera showed me who it was. So that's a good thing. Oh, because of the chimes? I'm telling you, I love having a Ring cam. No joke. I agree, Bob Wears. I saw you became a member yesterday. Woo woo. I wish there was Publicist Clearinghouse. That would be nice.
Oh, Jesus.
You want to say hi? Say hi, everyone.
No, we don't want to see your dog.
Okay. I have dogs to feed, and we all know how expensive dog food.
Whoa, wait, what? Wait.
Thank you. Adele, there's no reason not to trust me. I have, and I've said this before, and I will say this again, and I will say this till the cows come home. I am by myself.
Move.
I get no help from someone that's dead, and I get no help from the twins' dad. I raise my kids by myself. I pay all my bills by myself.
Oh, shit.
Like, people ask me about my candle business. I have no choice but to make that succeed. Do I want it to be bigger? Yes. Do I learn things along the way? Yes. Have I made mistakes along the way? Yes. But failure is not an option. I have 3 kids to support. I have house payment to make. I have cable to pay. I have iPhones to pay. I have dogs to feed. And we all know how expensive dog fucking food has gotten over the top. And it's not even cheaper to make your own dog food anymore because that's just as expensive. So you have to make them. Of course, I can't give them cheap stuff. They got to have the best stuff because that's what they've always had. So
you can't make
failure is not an option. I have to succeed. So not succeeding is not an option. Giving Molly addresses isn't paying my motherfucking bills. Because even if someone would say, oh, Molly's paying you for addresses. Okay, even if you go there, well, what happens next time me and Molly have a fight? I have no business left? Like, think ahead, people. Use your fucking brains. When you have, like, you don't know how strong you are until you have nothing left. I don't have a choice but to make this work. I have bills to pay every single month. I got kids to deal with every single month. Kids need clothes. Kids need cars. Kids need things. I'm the only support they have. I'm the only person that they can count on in this world, especially Dayton. I'm all Dayton has. So I have to make this shit work. I'm not going to penalize myself for some bullshit on fucking YouTube. And there is nothing, and I mean nothing, that Molly could pay me that would jeopardize that, or anybody else for that matter. It's not worth it. It's not worth losing everything that I have fucking worked for. And let me tell you.
But calling CPS on mobs was worth it?
I have invested tens of thousands of dollars into my business. I have not, I'm scared to look at the total so far, but I last time I looked,
bless us all.
I would say from November of 2020 to yesterday, I have invested well over $50,000. And I am not joking. Between scents and vessels and everything, and the website and changing websites, a lot of money. It may not be that high, but it's close to that high over the last 3 years. I have to make this work. I did not invest, let's say, I think it was like $42,000 for nothing to worry about some bullshit on fucking YouTube. I take my business very seriously. Why? Because I have to pay my children's bills. I have to pay for their shit when it breaks. They're kids. They're about to go to college. Things are about to get even worse for me because I need to. They can't work in their first year of college. I'm not going to do that to them. Well, who's got to pay car insurance for everybody? That would be me. And again, it's just me. So all these people that think
I genuinely gold stars to all the people that can watch her and listen to this shit, because my brain has completely depleted. I am running on empty. I told you guys at the beginning, I'd probably be drooling by this. We're almost there.
I would jeopardize my business, or that I don't take it seriously, or it's just a hobby. No, it's not. It is my sole fucking income. And I take that shit very seriously. I'm not some low-life piece of shit who sits on the internet crying, I have no money, I have nothing, please pay my electric bill. No, I pay my motherfucking electric bill and my house bills and my taxes and everything else that I got to pay.
That'd be your buddy, Brittany.
Somehow I make it work and buy my daughter a prom dress and buy her shoes and makeup and purses. You know, are there times that I can't? Of course.
We just heard 2 days before this, the stream that we just watched before, where Molly was begging for Laura and selling her candles because she had prom. That was 2 days before. Again, that was 3/12/23. This is 3/14/23. You get the.
There are. But somehow we make it fucking work. Somehow I make this shit work for the last 18 years. Well, 10 years, you know? So when people want to go after my business.
Jones, and I think that was almost intentional, if you ask me, because it stops people, because everybody I know has said wonderful things about her children, amazing things. Of course, she's a mom. She needs to provide for her kids. Her kids are great, but I think it was to kind of calm the temperature some. And I think there's other creators that she's watched kind of leverage their children in the background of things. And it kind of makes an awkward playing field a little bit when you bring children into it like that. I think that was absolutely premeditated why that was done. Again, wonderful young man.
I'm sorry I'm not you. I'm sorry I'm not some piece of shit living off the fucking welfare, living off disability, living off the fucking internet. No, I bust my ass for that business and give it every fucking thing that I have. Like every ounce of everything I put into my business. And I'm really sick and tired of people trying to fucking slam it, people lying about it, people fucking saying how I would jeopardize everything that I put in to give Molly addresses. Bitch, sit the fuck down with your lies. Rant. It is Kara. I'll agree with that. Rumors, they all last the same. I mean, the bigger the candle, it's going to last longest, but that has nothing to do with scent. I don't know, Sam. I just learned about that 5 seconds ago. Literally. Like 5 minutes before I went live. Exactly, Anita. Exactly. I've never come on here crying that my lights needed, my gas, my no house bills, no rent, nothing. Have I, again, I've said this before, I have asked for help for Dayton's football, space camp, outside activities, because sometimes, you know, you can only afford your necessities and you don't have extra, but you want to give your kids extra. Have I asked for shit like that? Fuck yeah, I have. Did I come on here last night? Hey guys, please buy candles because I need money. Yes, I did. And I am pimping out my business. And you know what? At least people are getting something for it. You know, I would, if people are skeptical, I would much rather people buy candles than fucking just give me super chat. Buy candles.
The problem with that, though, is she should have, and this would be advice I give to anybody. She should have made her business stable without needing drama for sales. And unfortunately, I think it was just kind of how she worked herself into this. But her business is not self-sustaining, in my opinion. She is reliant on views and drama and people to promote her, like Molly. So she, again, her own choice. But a business, if she wants her business to be successful, she should try to seek sustainability without the drama of YouTube, in my opinion. Again, yeah.
Either way, it still helps. And I get more out of a candle than I do out of a super chat, unless, you give me $50 or $100. I do, Boomer. Her most viewed video is about you. She's using you as always. Of course. Of course. You really want to know about my candle? What do you want to know? Thank you, Southern Gal. You literally even said, if you want something for your support, go check out my shop. Absolutely. And I really believe that, and I do pimp out my candles. It's my business. Wait till you hear what I'm doing with Sage. I told Sage that we're going to be sitting in front of Publix or Kroger's, and we're going to be pimping out my candles like they do Girl Scout cookies. We're there. Phoenix works at Kroger.
See, I think that's a great idea right there, to build a local consumer base local to her. I think that's a wonderful idea. I don't know if that ever came true or not.
Kroger's, we can get the okay, and we are fucking sitting in front of Kroger's one Saturday, and we are pimping out these candles. Got to do it. And I, trying to look at all the farmers markets this year and all these festivals, just a little tough because the kids got to get ready for college and everything.
See, I think that's a great idea too. Farmers market, stuff like that. Like that right there would be sustainable. Building a base, but anywho.
Everything else, and this year might be a little tough. That's why we're going to go to Kroger's. Got my tent, got everything. Can't wait, Sarah. But that's what I'm saying, Boomer. I will pimp the fuck out of my business. It's my business. It's marketing. It's what I do. Oh, Kayla, you're the one that wanted the banana. I thought it was someone I knew.
Patricia, this was before her health issues.
Someone kept asking me for it. I did Vamplifier. I changed it. Did a whole revamp of the company. Bath and Body is out of touch. You don't want Bath and Body candles. They suck. Thank you, East Coast Beauty. Christmas season, please. Yeah, but you got to book them now. And the problem with the Christmas stuff, it's way, way too expensive to have a booth.
I love farmers markets. Fucking.
Oh, you watch Foodie Beauty? Ugh. Thank you, Karen.
Small businesses do.
I can't get into Foodie Beauty. I see it all on Twitter. I'm like, oh my God, I can't. You need to get to the Arizona for the Crystal Fest. You make bank and it's incredible. I'll have to check it out. But that's an expensive trip to lug everything and lug all the candles. It's good. There's no way it would be cost effective. Thank you.
Frustrated. Love you. There's an excuse with everything here, though. An excuse. God, Laura.
Amplifier. There's no way it would be cost effective. That's the problem. Oh, yeah. I was going to name it Just Banana, but I'm like, I have to come up with a cuter name. I know, right, Remy? So many people homeless and children. So many. I agree with that, JJ. And we're all one step away from being homeless or poor. Believe that.
This is the part I was waiting for right here, I think.
Oh, you got the baby powder? Just the mom loves a baby powder too. Thank you, Steffa. Choo choo. Hey, Kendra.
I love Bath and Body Works candles.
Steph is starting a train. Woo woo.
I'm not a candle person either.
We could start a train.
I have cats. That's a danger.
And unlike other creators, I know everybody is hurting these times. The only difference as a creator is every little bit helps. So if,
this right here, this is what, this is the timestamp. One of them. I have a few more in this video. I have like 2 more videos pulled up. And then, like I said, if anybody wants any of these are my screen recordings. A lot of them are her and Molly. I do have the one where she has her goal with the heat press that any of these. This is all over my span of being on here. I'm sure there's more too that I didn't even pull out today. I have a ton of them. If anybody wants any of these clips or anything, just let me know. They're all unlisted on YouTube.
I always said if every single person in a chat with 300 people gave me $1, that would be amazing. That's why I tell people, give $1. If that's all you can afford, do $1. But every bit helps. Thank you, Red. Yes, Chantilly, she has been on every fucking panel imaginable. Every panel imaginable she's been on.
Jones, and I have to say something with you in here. I know that you probably didn't know because you came in from a different spot than I did when I came onto YouTube. I think you were over with the Georgia Dolly, if I'm correct. So you probably didn't see a lot of these things. When she said that about your dad, I remember hearing clips about that. I don't know how you have forgiveness like that in your heart. I wish I was as nice as that. But I'm glad, like, I kind of think she was attempting to use you. And the reason for it is because it was all around Queen Bee. And I hate that, but I think she was doing that the other day when she came on panel. I mean, I'm glad that it kicked all of this off and people got honest with it after her little rant. But just going back and listen to all this shit, like she postures herself with creators all the time. And it's just, it's annoying. I'm just glad the OGs, Mobs, B-Fergs, all of those slapped me in the face with the facts right from the jump. And I was like, hell no, run.
Can I tell you your weakness? Yeah, go for it. I like hearing about me. What's your weakness?
I don't. I couldn't do it. No fucking way. But
Glory, I totally agree.
But I also
aren't any of them.
Oops. I also knew the shit she had said to quite a few of these people that is unforgivable, in my opinion, like completely unforgivable. So I had seen that history. I don't know if Jones had or not.
So if, like I always said, if every single person in a chat with 300 people.
Oh, we're fast forwarding.
To see what they have, a lot of them make their own candle.
Okay, we're going forward.
Don't, please watch your language. Don't do this to me. For example.
Oh, she's reviewing Mallory. No, thank you. No, thank you.
I don't see a lot.
Frustrated. You guys put me out of shit.
Mallory is jealous of Mallory. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we're not doing that, Spivey.
Yeah, she doesn't. She didn't leave it up.
Let's see. Let's go.
You want to fucking leave heels on the ground? Yeah, good.
Oh,
so do
Lord.
I. So do I. Fucking just jab a fucking knife into me. Right when I'm on the fucking bottom.
Oh, Lord, what is this?
I never asked for anything. I've done a lot for her. I've given a lot to her. And this is how she treats me. She could.
You know it's hard out here.
No, I hear you, Jones, and I'm glad. I just realized though, like how she was moving. When I went back and watched some of these, I was like, what a grimy bitch. She tried that with me too. She was trying that, and I think everybody saw it. She'd be like, I respect nonsense, and then I joined Nonsense's membership. As soon as I think it was B-Fergs, she was in my chat one day, Laura was, and B-Fergs pops in and she boom, right out the door. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I knew exactly what she was trying to do.
Yeah, that's all she put up. She didn't put up much. That's all she put up.
Jones, and I'm actually really glad to hear you say you did not know. I did. I was hand walked right to these things. I did know. So frustrated, Nana L, B-Fergs, Mobs, they gave us fucking history of the shit.
Crosshead, I agree with you. I can't stand the nonstop. But Jim, it's not about super chats. It's not about that. Kendra, it wasn't QB that did it. It was voices.
Oh God, no. No, let's go. This is 3 hours.
Come forth for years. Yeah, House of Williams at my house. Is that the video?
Oh no, we're not listening to that again. No.
No, she didn't. Hey, Dre McMahon. I never really. I mean, I covered a little things, but I never really covered it. So Dre McVeigh, Dre McMahon,
Dre McCray, and Marvon McCray.
But drama sells. It does. It's just the way it is.
Oh God, See, right
That's
there.
why creators go back to drama, because it sells.
She tells you right there. That's why
Mallory
she does
expected
that.
to be a guest in someone's home. Molly didn't even brush her hair, change her clothes to go out to dinner. It's disrespectful. No one says so, Jill.
Let's go to another one.
Ever
Oh no, this is the I forgot about this.
my phone was
Fuck Molly.
going off, and I looked at her live. I couldn't believe what I was fucking hearing.
Hey MJ.
But what started it?
I don't know.
You don't know what happened?
Until I watched her video, I was shocked. That was it. Apparently, she doesn't feel included and felt that she wasn't, like, we were doing heels on the ground without her, and she wasn't important. And shit. That apparently, I looked at my phone and she called me on the 7th. And
That's exactly why I'm doing this. So for anybody that questions why I'm walking this, I have a lot of new subs over here that came in from Sebastian Rogers' case who have been moving around in these overlapping communities. And I want them to be aware of who these creators are. I was provided a history lesson, and these are my videos that I recorded that I was around for. I can't tell you the backstory on a lot of the history here, but I can tell you Laura's this real life CPS caller. I can tell you Molly's scummy as piece of shit, and stay the fuck away. Protect yourself at all costs, because these people don't have any boundaries whatsoever, and they fuck with people. And it is now 100% proven what a real lifer she is. Mobs, I don't give a fuck if you don't like Mobs. I happen to adore her, but I don't give a shit if you don't like her. She doesn't deserve what happened. Her son, her husband never deserved any of the shit that happened to them and any of the other grimy shit, because I truly don't believe that that was the only incident Laura was involved with.
didn't return her call. Today is the 14th, a week ago. Her call was buried and buried and buried in
I'll share that frustrated one wins playlist.
a lot of calls. So just, she brought up, apparently she was talking more about things that happened with Bullhorn Betty. So not everything was me. Sure did feel like she was targeting me. I have no plans on going down to Summer Wells. There's no updates on Summer Wells, Laura.
There's no updates anywhere.
Why do we need to go down there to Summer Wells?
You don't.
And then she said, this is what Mallory said. She said, I don't need you guys to do it on my own. So
Absolutely,
I have a hard time
Chico.
understanding. Do you want us or do you not want us? Make up your mind. Andrew said she can do it after a certain date. Always. I never let anyone talk shit about her. Biggest fucking fan. And to be in my room, relaxing, all I wanted to do was just relax.
And enjoy your new candles that smell amazing.
The box is sitting right over there. And to get all these calls. And now my husband's upset because my husband heard it. He was supposed to be in New York today for work. He's going tomorrow instead. But he heard it, and my husband, he's not happy. He was like, what the fuck is this now? And he's getting pissed off because I'm letting people in the house again. Like that one time we had that fucking crazy bitch Mary come. Remember that fucking nut job Mary?
Yeah.
We having these people.
Oh, this is some fucking history right here. Jesus, I forgot she went off about this. Then I had to learn who these people were.
And they all turn out to be fucking douchebags. And my husband's like, listen, no more of these fucking YouTube people in here. They all suck, Marissa. They all fucking suck. And I told him, leave Mallory alone. Leave Mallory alone. She's my friend. And he was like, why does this keep happening, Marissa? And I'm like, I don't know. But she's taken this personally. Apparently she had something going on with
Mary's a good person from everything I know.
Bullhorn. She did explain it to me, but I forgot. I thought
We're going to fast forward.
Southern Gal said, don't you dare. See, Teeny, that's what I'm saying. And Mallory got her own cash apps.
she was.
I've
I've given her thousands of bucks.
Oh, Jesus.
not like she took money out of her own pocket.
These people.
Huron, I love you. I don't know. She was acting like she was on a high horse, like she could.
All right, fuck it. Let's go to this one. Let's see what this one is. Okay, so the date from this is 4/4/23. Looks like I remember this panel. Okay, so see the heat press in the corner up here? Hold on. Here's your heat press. This is what this one is.
Follow
follow people who have done things, hurt people, and
Oh God.
and then you're just like you're not your own person. You're just like blindly following someone else, not being your own person with your own opinions. I have seen that happen like 2 times
Who the fuck
myself
is
with
that?
my own eyes.
Oh.
Not a clip channel with my I've seen it myself. Not a clip channel, on her channel. She was trying to dox someone.
Educated.
This is when Educated Opinion was on panel with Molly in the beginning of this, ripping her ass. I forgot about that.
Opinion, may I ask you something?
Okay,
Listening.
let's fast forward.
Back to
Or
freedom
lower
of speech.
talks.
High school, college, whatever group you're in line with, okay?
That's Irish gal, right?
Speech, or they talked about your sexuality, or again went to personnel and talked about something else that didn't matter. You know, you just couldn't terminate them. They'd still be there. You'd have to just make a decision on how you were going to handle it, correct?
I mean, I would say this, like I haven't struck anyone, and
No,
I
I know
still,
you didn't. I know
and
you
I
didn't.
and I still have absolutely no idea the exact reason her channel was terminated. Like I know there was, I heard about strikes.
This is after Molly was terminated.
And like I thought, like I don't know why her was completely terminated. I just saw what I saw like earlier, today.
Right.
But as far as grief, I
Did you
1000%
ask Molly? Did you ask Molly why her channel got terminated when she was up here?
That's Whistle Down.
No, because she came in screaming at me, so I didn't have.
She wasn't screaming.
So you didn't.
Okay, well, she was fussing. She was arguing with me. Whatever. She came up. She was mad.
You
because of
didn't
what I
get
was
it, so
saying
no.
before.
The
Ma'am,
answer
I
to
want to
that
finish
question
what
is
I'm
really
saying.
simple.
I'm trying to reply to
It's
this
really
woman.
simple.
I'm trying to
Yes or
reply to
no?
this woman. Oh my God. I know I've heard while her channel. No, I didn't ask her. I know I didn't care because it had been a ongoing
Does Whistle Down still support her, I wonder?
issue. But let me
Perfect. Thank
respond
you.
to this woman. Let me respond to this woman who's asked me a question about grief. I 1,000,000,000,000,000% agree with you about grieving and it being so weird and so odd. Because like I said earlier in the stream, I went to school one day, said goodbye to my mother, and then I was in second period and got called out of class to go home.
Okay, we're gonna fast forward that.
Here.
And I know the fact that it's different.
You have
It's
no
not about
love in
her
your-
mother.
Oh
She
God.
had issues before her mother.
to do, right? You want to play
I
God?
don't even know. I don't know who
Who's
I'm not
that?
playing
And
God.
how they
I
should
just came up to
breathe.
give my opinion.
I'll
about
say this to you,
Laura.
sweetheart.
I'm
Listen
sorry.
clearly.
I came up
I
to
hope
don't listen
nobody
clearly. Molly's
prays for
minion. How much
you
did
the
she?
way you
Who the
pray
hell?
for other people.
Okay, ma'am. You don't know
You're even
anything,
nice to
ma'am.
I
She
hope
is taking
So they're all fighting like up a storm on Laura's panel.
money from
prays for
people
you.
and pulling
Oh, that's Stone Gator. Ah.
The
the
way
wool
you
over
pray
their
for
eyes.
other
No,
people.
hold up.
Don't
Hold
cry.
up, hold up. My panel.
Because
Hold
she
up.
has stolen so much money from people.
Okay, my panel, I'm going to speak. All right, nobody else is going to speak. After I say what I got to say, I love you all, but I am shutting down. I have been on for 13 hours with 1 hour relax. I have work to do. I have candles to get out there. I am out. But here's what I will say.
Mobs, you remember this. This was the defend Molly at all cost after she lost her channel. Poor Molly. Everybody attacked Molly. This was her 13-hour. Oh,
To
I
all of you,
forgot about this.
everyone on panel and everyone in chat.
I
You
forgot
came
all
up here,
about this.
educated opinion. You started off fine. You just wanted to ask a question. We were good. Then it escalated.
Oh.
And then you started to show me that.
I showed you that Molly is a piece of garbage and always has been.
But you always watch her. You watch her. You are obsessed with her. So she's not the problem. You are. That's what people don't get. She is the exact epitome of my whole point. My whole point is her. She's a piece of shit, but you know more about her life than I do. That would make you a fan, not a hater. And you know what's really funny though is when she was saying that some about TikTok that she has more followers, it actually reminded me of the first time I ever met Molly. And I gave her $5 and I said, go buy some class. I super chatted $5, said, go buy some class.
What the
And she
hell?
came back at me and was talking about a passport. What the fuck does your passport have to do with $5? And it was hysterical. But when that girl was talking about TikTok, that's exactly what it reminded me of. And I just had to laugh.
Oh,
But seriously, if you know more about her and have watched more about her than me,
we gotta
you
speed it up.
coming up on my panel, and that goes for anybody. Did you expect me to go, whoa, you know, you're right. Let me just kick her when I'm down, when she's down. You're so right, girl. You're right. Molly's horrible. Molly's this, Molly's that. Did
Yes, she truly is.
you expect that to happen, or did you just want your voice heard? Because it sounded to me like you were a hater. You probably watch Nonsense and or Queen Bee or one of them, and you just wanted
Shout out Nonsense.
your voice heard because you wouldn't show your face, you wouldn't say your name, which is kind of pathetic. Once somebody will not show their face or show their name, you absolutely just proved that you're not worth the time. Because
Laura, I can't believe this came from an educated person in communications.
But honestly, if you are ballsy enough to say that you don't like someone, that you hate someone, that you're going to judge someone, then show who you are. Show your face, say who you are. I have said this a million times. I do not fight with phonies. I do not fight with avatars. I do not fight with people who are not vulnerable enough to show who they are. If you want to argue, say something.
She does not fight with anybody not. Laura.
Someone's a piece of shit, blah, blah, blah. Then be vulnerable enough to put yourself out there. Plain and simple. And if you can't put yourself out there and you
Robbie reminds me of Mr. T. I'm sorry. Nothing, no shade at Robbie at all. I don't know him whatsoever. I'm disappointed to hear his stance on shit lately and the excuses, but he reminds me of Mr. T.
Can't show who you are or you're afraid to show who you are, then guess what? You're not worth my time. And your opinion doesn't mean anything. I would take more of an opinion from Betty, JLR, Dolly. Why? Because they're vulnerable enough to put themselves out there, even at their worst. I know Molly has put herself out there at her worst. I have put myself out there at my worst. We're vulnerable for it. Do we know we're going to get shit? Yeah, probably, but who cares? And the difference, one of the big differences between me and Molly is that I don't like people talking about me. I don't like people coming after me. She does. She likes people talking about her. I fucking can't stand it.
Andy.
That's a big difference between her and I is, she wants people to talk about them. She wants haters, not me. I would like everyone to get along. I don't want shit with anybody. I don't want people talking about me every day, but I'll ignore them if I do.
And that is 100% factual with Molly. And that's why, I pulled out old shit. I will not review anything unless she starts hurting fucking victims and their families again. Yes, she is still Andre, but that's a closed chapter over here. Otherwise, no, she's a banned bitch. She is irrelevant as fuck. She's still the same nasty hoe as she's always been. Sorry.
If they do, there are people that do. I don't care. What am I going to do? Fucking fight with people all day? No, thanks. Been there, done that. Been there, done that.
God.
But it's also funny, too, though, that all these other channels can stick up for all these low-life trash people. But God forbid anyone sticks up for Molly. Oh, they're next in line. But all these trash people, all these trash channels can do. Thank you, Good Vibes. Thank you so much. I am covering the trial tomorrow. Don't you worry, Good Vibes. Like I said, I may not be standing in front of my computer, but I will be there.
Trash.
Do you know what I'm saying, though? That
no.
But anyone that sticks up for Molly, oh, we must be horrible. We must be this. We must be that. No, we're not.
No, you just need her for candle business and her Patreons to feed you.
We're good people. Just because we stick up for a friend or we stick up for somebody, the woman's mother just died. Cut her some fucking slack. And anyone that knows me for a long time knows that I will stick up for what's right. Even if it's someone I don't like.
God, I remember that too. And I used to just cuss every time it'd go off.
Woohoo, we got the heat press. Woo woo. I just realized that.
Choo choo.
We're over budget on the heat press. Woo woo. So excited. Buy me a heat press this weekend. Woo.
So all that money she invested in her business.
Woo. You found, but you know what I'm saying though? It's just wacky. that they can stick up for the biggest trash out there, but you know, and people on that side aren't doxers. I can think of way a few doxers. I can think of lots of doxers on that side.
Who?
Most recently, but that's okay. They'll stick up for each other. It's okay. Fucking half of them is sticking up for Amber. I heard Amber is 10 times worse than Molly could ever be. I don't watch Amber, so I don't know, but I'm just going by what I heard.
I don't know.
But they're sticking up for Amber, but that's okay. Oh, okay. Get the fuck out of here. Thank you, pretty. You know what I'm saying though? It's fucking crazy to me. But God forbid you stick up for Molly, you're a fucking Satan. And Molly deserves, whether you like it or not, Molly deserves people to stick up for her too. And most creators, even if they're friends with her, they don't have the balls to stick up for her. They don't want to stick up for her. Well, Betty is a fair weather friend. JLR, not really a friend. So who does Molly really have?
You.
Female wise.
You.
Even though he's gay, he's still a guy. Sorry, Justin. Seriously though, as far as female goes, who's sticking up for her? I will. Why? I know these people. I fought Molly with these people. We've been through this. This is nothing new. We have fought this fight many years in a row now. Many years in a row. And no one is sticking up for Amber. They were. I know they were for a while. I honestly, I've watched Amber once in my whole life. I've watched Michelle once in my whole life. I don't know that whole crowd. I just know what I heard. You're showing us your Molly's true. I've always been Molly's true friend.
Oh.
I've always looked out for her. Always.
Shit, that age.
Whether she wanted to accept it or not. Molly's certainly not perfect, but who is? Honestly, who is? They pulled away from Amber, to be fair, though MGL stuck up for Amber then too. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly, that simple.
Let's okay. There's
I know firsthand. I've been,
and this is more so for my own memory, because I can't remember what the fuck she did and why I reviewed this. I genuinely can't. So this is from 9 months ago. I'm assuming this is about Laura, and I'm not sure exactly what she did. I had personal experience. If Jones is still in here too, like she was paneling people to talk shit about me and let like Veda and those people lie on me. So I probably had more of a personal invested reason for learning the history too. Because I obviously had a reason here. I don't know why, but we're going to find out. I don't know what the fuck. This was from October. Don't ask me what
Hey, y'all. I told you I might see you later.
It was on my backup channel.
We'll see if anybody pops in on this one because I didn't tell anybody.
And I hate listening to myself, but we're going to painfully listen to me twice and see what the fuck I was talking about.
I was going live. I didn't anything. But I just got sent one of the best clips yet I think I've seen so far.
Oh.
So I figured, why not take some cracks? Because I got some shit to say today. Well, actually, this has been something that's been on my mind for quite some time. I don't usually like to give some of these very much attention, but this one, she's a special kind of stupid.
And the only reason I knew it was about Laura is because the title is a horse, of course.
So give it a minute, see if anybody pops in here. I might have to share it to my other page. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. She's not even worth the main channel.
Okay.
That she decided to take down. I've got some fun shit. Hey, the real angel. Hey, Emery.
It's amazing what you find in some of these when you go back. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't ask.
She doesn't even. And I don't like her as is. Like, I can't stand that one. I've never liked her. You get a lawsuit. You get a lawsuit. Like, isn't she the same one that cracks jokes on people in their frivolous lawsuits, but yet she's going to get an attorney to send a cease and desist that isn't even worth the paper that you write it on? Bitch, send me one too. I want a cease and desist so I can burn it right on freaking camera in front of you and tell you to go stick it up your ass. Like, you have allowed people on your panel to go after her children. You have allowed people on your panel to go after a lot of our real lives in your chat.
Oh, this is after Mobs was the. When did she threaten your husband? This might have been
Get
that.
the hell out of here. I know. You get a lawsuit for Christmas. You get a lawsuit for Christmas. Jingle bells, C&D cells.
I don't remember.
No, you don't, Elle. You don't have to have an attorney. She probably needs one though, because her legal knowledge that she spews on everything is very limited. She probably should stick to hanging out with her buddy Tyler over there, who is just as ignorant as she is. They would make a great pair. Hey, Crazy Nurse. Oh, I'm just cracking on Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed's over there threatening that she's going to send Mobs a cease and desist for Christmas, and I am cracking the hell up.
That's exactly what it was. She was threatening to send mobs a cease and desist for Christmas. Yeah,
I'm already planning it. I got to get them in order. And there's probably gonna be 18 days of it again, but it's gonna be a good one this year.
Let me see, where is the
I came to this channel because she's not even worth my main channel. Like, I don't give two shits. But I was cracking up. I'm like, oh my goodness, y'all, if you aren't watching this, she is just so triggered and bothered by every little thing. Laura's who I call Mr. Ed. Oh, good. Okay.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, that's who I called. That's who I call Mr. Ed. I don't usually fuck with her at all. Like, I just laugh when they cover her. But she's some shady ass shit. Talk about. Oh. And 1 ton over there, bitch. Who you calling 1 ton?
God, somebody tell me to start taking my camera off. I make the worst fucking facial expressions.
Excuse me?
Yikes.
Excuse me? These people are wilding out here. Like, I've never seen. Oh, crazy nurse. She's pissed because Mobs called her out. Mobs doesn't pull any punches. Mobs just doesn't like her. They were friends at one point in time, I guess, way before I ever came around. That is probably the most shocking thing to me about anything that I've learned out here was that Mobs was friends with Laura and Tiffany. Like, that's still, like, I still sit there and scratch my head over those. Yeah, it pisses me off. And I don't know One Wind or Randy at all, really. I've just barely started, like, going in their chats. But I have seen Laura do the most vile, despicable, disgusting, everything. She is just putrid, like, disgusting.
Well,
she says Mobs is obsessed with her, but
do I play?
She wants to be the next Molly. That's what I see. Like, she is trying so hard to be Molly. You didn't miss anything crazy, really. You didn't. I'm just laughing over here. Like, I was laughing so hard. I'm like, oh no, I got to talk to somebody about this because this shit's funny.
Do I play the fucking clip or do I?
Because I swear it's the same person that we've heard say these frivolous lawsuits, and she complains about Betty. Meanwhile, she's acting like Betty's twin. You can't make it up. Not make this shit.
I don't know.
It's a great time at band camp. And I love it over here because nobody knows this channel exists. And I can say whatever the hell I want, whenever the hell I want. It's nice. It's nice like that. Yeah, she's including, she also said, they were like, I wonder what her husband thinks of her doing this, like of her obsession with you. And she's like, I doubt he even knows. That is why I'm writing the cease and desist to both of them. I'm going to include him on it.
Oh, yeah. There's that. Oh, shit.
Okay, then.
She did, though.
Whatever floats her boat.
True story.
I'm sure she needs a new paperweight. She's probably got some products to test out. So you send her a piece of paper. She'll probably like see what holds them down, if it lights it up. Hey, I would rather get a cease and desist than an exploding candle, but that's just me.
Laura's low-hanging fruit.
Well, I've got clips of that one. She goes on. Did you guys catch her live the other day, or anybody see clips? I know she took it down when she was threatening to go after people's adult children. And then in the next breath, she talks about how the person who she thinks is going to go live or real life on her, she buddied up to her only to hurt somebody else that she was fighting with at the time. Like, she admits all of it. Did you?
Oh, let's wrap it back around with that one. Hold on. Let's just wrap it back around with that clip. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull that up in case you missed it in the beginning, because that was how I opened this stream. But I want to pull that again because I don't like to just talk about shit. I like to show you the shit. So give me one moment here. It's this one. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. Let's go back to this one for a minute because I can't stand looking at my own face. And I was doing the most of that one, obviously. Okay. So this is, we'll close out with this one. And this was just, again, this is just to provide anybody that's new here full context of how vile this piece of shit has always been. And once again, what was done to Mobs and her family and potentially others is fucking load of shit. So I'm just kind of memorializing my clips that I had of Laura in one consistent spot for you guys all to realize what a piece of shit she is, because some of you are new here and don't know the history. But I'm going to drop One Win's playlist in here. You want deep history? Wendy V did a history. Mobs has done histories. I've been trying to share Mobs on my community tab. I think I shared Wendy V's, maybe not. I'll share some more so you guys can gather, because context is important. And there's a lot you're going to miss in these too. There's a lot of stuff that isn't in clips that she's done and actively said. So this whole story about how she's fucking changed, no, she hasn't, because all of these are from the last 2 years. Here's your final reminder.
It's a crime in 2008. They're just now acting on it. I don't know.
Oh,
that's weird though.
I love you.
All right, back to the subject at hand. We could discuss that on my true crime channel.
Mobs, and there's so much shit people don't even realize too. That's the crazy part. I'm glad. I actually am glad this came out, though. I truly am. I hate that this happened to your family, but every time she had an opportunity to use her CPS calls that she talked about, meanwhile, she was actively doing that shit. And just to sit here and listen to how many times she lied and then would use it as a sympathy sub grab, money grab of her own. Meanwhile, she did it to you and you're like, fuck out of here.
But back to the subject at hand.
Here we go. This is about
1 ton. I'll make this loud and clear for you. Loud and clear. If anybody fucks with my real life, I hold you responsible. Know it now. I know everything there is to know about you, Wendy, and your children, and their lives, and their churches, and their everything. And by the way, Wendy, do you know Randy talks to Diane and that they're friends? I don't know if you knew that or not. Did you hear the audio? I'm just wondering. Randy, you don't want to fuck with me, Randy. Believe that. But if you guys want to play these games, I mean, we could play. Because believe me, I got dirt from now until fucking tomorrow. So, I don't think you want Diane coming back around, do you, Wendy? Or Randy, for that matter. And I always said I would keep it in my back pocket if I needed to. And it looks like I might need to.
Oh.
So you both want to fuck with me? Let's play. You want to play? Let's play. Especially you, 1 ton. I would love to fucking hurt you. Hurt those big ass feelings of yours. Oh man, you would be crying if you knew the shit that I got. And if you don't believe me, ask your buddy Randy. Just ask Randy. Anywho. Yeah. See, the thing about going after Natasha has nothing to lose. She has no job. She has no life. She has nothing to lose. I wouldn't fuck with her children. So she's got nothing to lose. There's no point going after her. Randy was just saying they never bring your name up. Yeah, it seems that they just brought my name up yesterday.
I'm going to also share out Sapphire. I put Wendy V's stream in there, One Lynn's playlist, Mob's channel, One Lynn's channel. I'll put Sapphire's in there. Is there anybody else that you guys can think of that did a stream? I know I've seen more that have been really good. JP, hold on. I'm going to try to get you guys all the streams so that you guys have them all to watch if you want to. It's important, though, because this person... And she thinks she's just going to continue to rock out here with no qualms.
But it seems that Wendy played Natasha a 3-year-old clip without context. Carrot Top, you don't know me. I ain't fucking afraid of anybody. What you going to do? Sit on me? Like, for real? So you obviously don't know me too well, because I am not afraid of anybody. There's not a motherfucker on here that I'm afraid of. Try again.
Should be of your own shadow.
You got the wrong bitch if you think I'm scared of anybody. I've been through more shit on YouTube than most. So again, what am I afraid of? Is she going to literally sit on me? Because that I'm afraid of. Because she would crush the fuck out of me.
Wendy's beautiful.
But you obviously don't know me too well.
As I said earlier, this is ironic coming from the lady that went to Tijuana for weight loss surgery, shaming another woman. Okay.
Carrot Top, are you fucking stupid? Did you not just hear what I said? Like, seriously, get the fucking carrots out of your ass and put them in your eyes. Like, stab yourself in your eyes then. Because you obviously didn't fucking hear what I just said. Fucking idiot. I know they do, Lacey. They absolutely do. Yes, I gave $20 to NC in June 19th of 2022. Yes, I did. 18 months ago, 17 months ago, whatever it is. And you have a problem with that? Because if someone has a problem that I gave NC money 17 months ago, okay, that's your problem then. It's not mine.
I always have the hardest time finding.
So I'm just curious why it matters that I gave NC money 17 months ago. So if someone wants to tell me why it matters what I did 17 months ago, I'm more than willing to hear you out. I really am. I'm more than willing to hear out why it matters what I said.
Wait a moment here. Didn't everything go lightly? Everything on YouTube. Hold on. Mobs, do you remember? Did they cover Laura? I think they did. Let me go look. Sorry, guys. I'll let you listen to this as I'm pulling.
Did 17 months ago.
Channels.
I'll wait. Do 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 do. I'm waiting. See, you know what it is too, though? People are so used to being lied to. People are so used to being scammed. People are so used to people not owning their own shit that when somebody fucking stands up and owns everything, they don't know how to fucking handle it. No, Vista, no, I wasn't. Natasha was my best friend then because I was pissed at Granny's watching and she was going hard at Granny's watching. She was my bestie.
Pineapple icicle.
And that lasted like 3 weeks. Yeah, it was about 3 weeks. And then I got over it. I was bored already. I was like, all right, this is getting boring. So try again, Vista. But that's what it is, though. People can't handle when somebody tells the truth. Oh, I was totally hate bonding Hopi. 100% hate bonding. I was like, woohoo! She's going after Granny, and I'm mad at Granny. I'll even give her $20.
So she's admitting that she hate bonds with people when she's in a fight with somebody. Is there any? Yeah, everything go lightly. Everything on YouTube basically has MGL stuff. There's another channel that has a lot of Laura stuff, and I cannot remember off the top of my head who it is. But there was. I hate this. There's so many. Oh, Hartley, and damn it, who? Oh, hold on. I got one more that I was telling you guys about earlier too. Let me go find that one.
Yeah, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
At least she's telling you guys.
Totally hate bonding. I was so mad at Granny. I was pissed. Because you said things on your lives that you could not 17 months ago.
I always have the hardest time finding Hartley's in the Kool-Aid.
Okay, hold up a second. And this is the last time I'm going to answer this without a super chat. So listen up. To tell you the truth, just another troll. I don't remember. Maybe she remembers. I don't remember.
Lippy.
Because you said things on your lives that you could not stand her and you're behind the scenes doing the other. I never said that I couldn't stand her. And if I did, it was 2 years ago? What I have said multiple times is that she's like a, what's the word I'm looking for? A secret pleasure, and that we laugh at her. So no, you never heard me say I couldn't stand her. Quite the opposite, actually. So when she was going after Granny's wife.
Who was the other one that's like Hartley? There's another one that's like Hartley. Sorry guys, I'm dumping you guys a bunch of channels that clip and do stuff like this.
Watching, and I was mad at Granny's watching. I was like, oh, I'm gonna hate bond. I'm gonna fucking get right in here. And guilty pleasure, thank you. And I was like, woohoo. So yeah, like I said, it lasted about maybe 2 weeks. It wasn't a long time. And then I got bored and then I stopped.
Clipper I got.
And I have said NC was funny, and she is funny. I won't deny that.
I got Clipper in there.
But yeah, I don't remember what me and Granny were fighting over. We just had a big blowout. And I was like, this fucking bitch. And I was mad.
Wispy.
And people were like saying in her chat, and she was allowing people to, yes, Vista, you now have to pay me to ask me a question. Otherwise, I will ignore you like other creators. So yes, you will have to pay me. Otherwise, you'll get ignored. I pointed out Laura saying felons can't win a harassment case. Oh, that's right. Someone claimed I did a whole stream dragging her. I didn't. Yes. And then I went on your panel and we had an argument. Yeah, I was just mad at her. But I wasn't mad enough like to do anything to her. I was mad at her. I was gonna go, bond with Natasha Cooper under a fake name.
Kool-Aid's in there.
Oh no, not about liking. Maybe she was mad at me over liking, but I never cared for liking. No, it wasn't a blowout about Robbie. No, but I didn't go to liking because I didn't like you. I didn't go to liking because I was mad at you. I went to Natasha because I was mad at you, not because of liking. I was just trying to get like the other side of liking.
Oh, JP.
But he got on my nerves real quick. But NC, I definitely went to. Thank you, Jonesin. You get on my nerves too. So
y'all, I can't find Hartley. Why am I not finding Hartley's? I can't find Hartley. Shit. JP. JP, I always have a hard time finding too. Hold on. Let me see. I should have a notification from JP. I might use the filter options. Upload date. Today. Was it this morning? This week. Sorry, guys. Let me play this. I hate these because some of them don't pull.
Even. But I'm telling you, people can't handle fucking somebody standing up for them, like telling the truth. Everyone in this community is so fucking used to lying. They're so used to a creator not owning their shit. They're so used to a creator fucking not, going around what they actually said. And it's all over the place, from Natasha to Randy to One Ton to fucking QB. They all like skate around the truth. Here I am, loud and proud. I absolutely fucking did. I'm not going to sit here and try to deny or lie to it. Fuck that. Me and Granny made up a long fucking time ago. I know, right, Kelsey? Thank you. Laura was like, YouTube, blah, blah, blah. It'll never happen. And Granny was like, don't you take. Yes. And I was right, though. It didn't happen. So
Social Fade. That's who I was thinking of. Got it. I got to get JP and Hartley. Sorry, guys. Oh, thank you, T. You got me there. Social Fade is the other one I was thinking of, and I can never remember. Okay.
So I was right. So nah. I was right.
T. Thank you. I think we got them all. If there's anybody that you guys can think of that we didn't put in the comments, let us know. I'm going to put them all here so you guys have access to everybody that's been covering this. Mobs is on there in the very beginning. If anybody else is that you guys can think, you can also drop them in the comments afterwards too. And I'll go grab the links and add them.
And Jones, and it's okay to get on each other's nerves. That's because either way, I knew nothing was coming of it.
Hartley, how she clips, or she, I don't know, how they clip everything is fucking hysterical. I love the little overlays they do.
Scorpio, it kept getting brought up. I'll tell you why it keeps getting brought up.
Call it as
it keeps getting brought up because One Ton over there, and I guess Randy, but I keep hearing One Ton.
Psyche.
That One Ton and Randy keep bringing up stuff from 3 years ago. Yeah, NC has to be fighting with someone, but I'm not fighting with her, Lacey. She's not worth fighting with. She's got nothing to lose. What do you go after her for? She's got nothing to lose. Two kinds of people you never fight with. One, someone that's got nothing to lose. And two,
this is from September 29th, 2023, Mobs.
Now I forgot. Oh, and crazy people.
Thank you.
She's definitely not crazy.
We're going to get them all in here.
All right. So can anyone tell if the sequence that this Penny Pumpernickel put out of the combo between QB and Aileen looks accurate? I can have. Nah, Aileen wouldn't doctor screenshots.
Diamond Cutter.
All right. But PJ asked me to play this. Because what you guys have to understand, and I think people really forget this, and this is like really important. As a sub, you guys are like, yeah, we like the drama, we like the fighting. But guess what? This is our real fucking life. And I think people forget that. This is our real lives. So when somebody fucks with your real life, there's no like, haha, it's just drama. The real life is real life. And I'm not a real lifer. But if anybody fucks with my real life again, I am going to become a real lifer.
Oh.
And it's going to all fall back on 1 ton.
Oh, well, ma'am, you had already gotten that title by this time again. Yes, Marcy. Good call.
So keep that in mind.
I can't find
And I don't give a fuck.
diamond cutter either.
Okay. I believe they're real missing content. All right, well, let's see.
Hey guys, so I hope you guys can see this. I have set up this in chronological order because I know that people are seeing only tiny bits of it. They're not seeing the whole thing. So I'm just gonna, the reason why I'm addressing this is because last night Queen Bee went on Heels.
Oh yeah, no, we're not. Nope. We'll fast forward through this. That's that back and forth between, we'll go over here.
Doesn't. Anyways, guys, I will see you on these YouTube streets. Take care.
So much didn't age well, right?
All right, PJ, I played it. There was nothing new, though.
Why is she yelling? 1983. Thank you.
And thank you, Annette. Yeah, there was nothing new. We knew all that already. Thank you, Annette.
Got it. Thank you.
Hi, Cappy. Yeah, Willow, I've
Marcy, that's on One Win's playlist that I shared.
I ran the press conference and gave a shout out to WFLA, my favorite JB.
If there's any other channels you guys want me to share the links to that have history, let me know. One Win's playlist has like 60 some videos on it.
You're late, Willow. Yeah, that was Penny Pumpernickel. Penny Pumpernickel.
Yeah, Laura.
Someone explain why a private message is such a big deal. We all talk shit to our friends. Well, so Flo Mama, I refuse to stick up for that fucking lowlife, so I'm not saying a word on that. If Cappy wants to take a link and explain it, that's fine. But or Joneson or someone, but I will not stick up for that asshole.
House of Cards is falling.
I mean, it's very easily explainable.
Come on, Laura.
I don't know who Rockfeed is. Well, because it's show. All right, so what they're trying to show, or what they're showing, is that QB is a scammer.
Oh,
she's a liar and she's a fraud.
Oh,
that's what they're trying to prove.
Rich coming for
because QB claimed that she never told her to go to Dolly's house.
Oh, Lord God bless it.
And they're showing that's a lie. And from what I heard, and I can't say yes or no, but from what I heard, QB said that PJ tried to call her job. Well, QB doesn't have a job, so that's impossible.
What? I forgot.
No, not necessarily scamming like money, just scamming her audience. And QB says she's not a real lifer. So that's what they're trying to prove.
That's what they're trying to prove. God, this didn't age well for her.
Because QB says, according to them, QB will tell her audience one thing and then text messages show otherwise.
Yep.
Oh, I agree with you, Scorpio. Now, I have stuck up for QB on these text messages multiple times. But that wasn't good enough for her when she fucking came at me last night when I told her, don't group me in with Eileen. And she started screaming like a low-life piece of trash that she is. And now I refuse to stick up for her. So let people think whatever they want. Let people run with whatever they want. And I'll run with it. Yep. That's what she said. She said, go to Dolly's house. Done. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for, Ellie. I was told that she said that about PJ.
Oh, we can't.
No, she didn't call PJ's job.
I can't listen to this bitch.
QB said, but it sounded sarcastic to me. Snapping and Voices said she did, but she didn't say the exact same thing. Thank you, Swindig. Because unless I'm personally attacked, I'm really not attacking anybody.
Oh.
You fucking come after me like 1 ton, then I'm coming after your ass. Mindy, after she snapped on me last night, I absolutely refused to stick up for her. I agree, Sav.
The shit that doesn't age well.
QB wanted Aileen to go to Dolly's. They want us to drag Queen for Phil publicly the way we call them out. I don't have a loyalty to them, but I do Queen. So I let her know how I feel in private.
Jesus. All right, we're done. We're done. We have hit the limit of done. We made it 3 hours and 11 minutes, and there's so fucking much more. There's so much more, but I think that's a good enough history lesson for people to realize. And I showed some of the other stuff if you need that. Again, it has been shown. Makeup Mobster walked through all of how it was outed. Kodo has clipped different pieces. There are so many. There is nothing but channels like that. In the comment section, we shared all the links that you could ever imagine that have clips of history from her own words. Thank you, Mobs. It's perfect because there's nothing really here. But we're done. Yeah, no, that's painful. That's probably the most painful 3 hours I've managed on YouTube yet, between Molly and her both. No. And by the way, I know that Tiffany last night talked on it. You'd be fucking crazy to think I'm gonna ever share that bitch's link over here. Fuck out of here. That's a crazy bitch too. Anyways, moving on from that too, because I'm still waiting. I guess I got done mopping the floor for her or something. So we'll just let her carry on. Carry on with your bad self. I really appreciate all of you guys being here. And Brantley, it's coming back around. It's coming back around. Oh my gosh, hold on. There is one part. Actually, if you go look at Tiffany's live last night, if you guys want her part of the history, Molly does come up on panel with her. Again, I'm not going to share the link. You guys can find her. But Molly does come on panel. But the fucking best part is Brittany's in the comment section. Marissa, I love you. Oh, Tiffany. And then the clip I have of Tiffany going into BJ's the other day. Do you want to do a panel together? I told you, all of my haters, like my little swarm of people, just kind of connect in multiple ways. But the whole, I love you, Marissa. I was dying. I was fucking dying. In fact, I think I've got screenshots. Hold on. Hold. Pause. I never rock with anybody that with a CPS collar. Oh. What an interesting chat. Oh, yeah, right here. Love you, Marissa. Nonsense. Uniting her haters all across YouTube. I fucking love it. It's so much fun. I seriously get a kick out of it because I'm like, carry on. Anything else you guys got questions about? Is there anything else I can help point anybody that's new? If you have questions, please ask. Feel free to ask. Ask the history of these people because there's a lot. There is a lot of people on here that are absolutely dirty, dirty pieces of shit. I know, mobs. I was like, oh. And she even said in one of the clips, Clipper clipped it. In one of the clips, there's something about Molly is going off about something with the summer. And I'm just like, oh, this is going to age real well. Like, this is going to be. Yeah. I mean, liars hanging out with liars. It is what it is. I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day. I will probably be back later on this evening if I get the energy to do a debunking stream because we've got sniffers who just sniffs the fucking air. I mean, dude is fucking whack. Justin, who is zooming in on a photo of them surveying the backyard, trying to say that they found something. We got that. We got another Mensa panel. I mean, there's just so much. Oh, and one more thing. We've got to talk about the J with the Ben George, all of that shit too. So I'll try to be back tonight. If not, I might do a stream tomorrow if I have time. Otherwise, I will see you guys Wednesday. But I'm going to try to do a stream tonight and make Kyle is great with sniffers on the scene because he says really inappropriate shit after dark. So it is what it is. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. If you have any questions, leave them below in the comment section. Somebody will answer them, especially if it's about history and stuff. If you really are still questioning things, please ask because there's no reason. And absolutely a dumpster fire that we're going to turn into an inferno and make sure it's burned into everybody's memories of who this real lifer is. Because when you target children, that's going to be your legacy. Your legacy is a real life fucking piece of shit. I mean, it was there before, but yeah, Spivey, and especially most of that was from 2023. 99% of that was from 2023. So when she claims I've changed, which I mean, it's obvious, but these are more recent shit. So thank you guys all for being here. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe out there. And don't buy any exploding candles either. Okay, bye.